Alright, folks, we are back with our 41st open bracket right here. Uber starting with a potential roll through something into an SPD right away. We've got Ladiva versus Avatar Belial here. No more intermediate or only what are you forgiven? Sometimes I have no idea what you're saying. Yes, here we are. Oh god. Good old 2U. Again, very, very high risk, high reward move for Ladiva there, right? Obviously gives her a hard knockdown, a side swap in a lot of cases as well, right? Low-key, hard knockdown for the grappler right in front of you, the sort of ideal situation right there, but it is also uncancelable, and minus 20 on block, or whatever it is, right? So, ow. Which one would you pick to keep if you needed to remove one from the schedule? Why do you ask? But also definitely the open bracket stays, right? The open bracket definitely a higher priority than the intermediate bracket, as fun as the intermediate bracket is. Also, U headbutt. Actually functioning decently as a reversal, rare footage. This is the conversion off the M Lariat there. Those Uber was a bit of a weird hit, right, with the flight and everything interacting with it. Because Steam maintenance? Well, we wouldn't remove it. Why would we remove it? I think you're being a little dramatic. Ow. Okay. You're dead? No, if it was MSPD, you were dead. That was that. You can sort of like maybe. Also, again, another round won by U headbutt right there. You can kind of, I don't know if just because, you know, if you see the command grabs enough, it becomes easier to tell the difference, but you can kind of tell Ladiva, like, the MSPD has a longer startup, and it kind of, like, even though it's 7 frames versus 9 frames, I feel like you can sort of look at it and tell, right? Before you even see the damage. Just in the way that she sort of, like, rears the arms back right there. Anyways, game 1, going over to Uber. Oh, God. Yeah, I like the idea there, potentially. Like, you can try and lariat underneath Avatar while he's doing the flight, and then when he does any kind of option, you're behind him, and he has a lot of landing lag, and you can possibly kill him for it, but Miyato just kind of caught him with the stomp underneath right there, but backdash. Hard called out by you, Lariat. Risky business. Miyato in a scary spot now, but this command grab should hit, right? It's in range. Yes, it is. Gets the clean hit, nice chunk of damage, takes the 2 brave points off. Not a great spot for Uber at this point. Did the reinstall below times? Yes, it did, actually. Yes, it did. I think, unironically, the reinstall was now quicker than... The reinstall was quicker than just booting the game up the normal way. I was wondering if that was gonna work. I was wondering if that was gonna work. I don't believe so. It's not a good reversal, right? It's not a lot of invuln on that thing. I mean, I guess had Miyato done like the Devil Jin, he would have gone right through it and then again probably landed and punished them. Ow, ow. But yeah, I've been timing it out. My game takes usually about 7-8 minutes to connect the server. I just started one day and then it just did that. I don't know why, but that's how it's been. And the reinstall took like 6 minutes. So I think it actually was genuinely faster to uninstall and reinstall the game. Oh, not quite fast enough to catch the backdash right there, but still catches Miyato guessing grab on wake up. Uber gonna put himself on set points here. Let's see how this goes. Did you feel her love? Yo, just slowly walk up, empty jump, slow far M right there, walk up slowly and down smash on the Avatar Belial. Caught Miyato being a little jumpy, trying to go for a meaty close H into baiting the BC right there. Doesn't quite manage to hit confirm the close H. Still though in a very good spot here is Uber. I mean, this is literally guess for game at that point. And unfortunately for Miyato, they guess incorrectly right there. Uber takes that shit down. 2-0. Always love to see a Ladiva doing some work. The Abel matchup is definitely one where it very much can snowball out of control in either direction as well, right? So, as Uber kind of getting the better of some of those neutral interactions means it's going to be like Abel will die very quickly if he can't establish himself in the mid-screen. All right, Uno, Cagliostro. Visual here on the Uno, Kina on the Cag, of course. Both of them play essentially the one character as far as I'm aware. This is gonna be a kind of an interesting matchup, I think, right? I think the parries from Uno, I do kind of wonder how the parries from Uno interact with spare body throw baits. Like, it would trigger it, right? Like if Cagliostro runs up on Uno, jumps, does 2-2H, and Uno parries, expecting something else, right? I think the parry would still probably catch the spare body, but then she might teleport away before the retaliation happens, right? So there might be like a weird defensive situation going on in the corner there. Oh boy. Sure, yeah. That's certainly one way to punish the reversal. Happy New Year and Christmas break. I was away in Switzerland, so I missed you. Yo, welcome back from Switzerland. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to you as well.
How unfortunate.
Well done there, the throw. Again, got to mix in a lot more throw against these parry-type characters, right? The fact that they beat safe jumps with their reversal, but they lose the throw is sort of the trade that they make. At least they should beat safe jumps. Sometimes they can have weird interactions with parries where like they can still get kind of haha funny, but in theory, that's the trade-off there between like parry reversal or like proper like strike DP looking thing. Okay, got plus on block off the 2-2H right there. Owie. He really is. I mean, you know, Uno players and only ever using parry and not blocking is definitely a match made in heaven, but Visual definitely not afraid. Got punished off his parry a couple times in the last round, but he's not letting it get to him, man. Don't let yourself be conditioned off your strong options.
Battle 3. Engage.
I still have yet to see that interaction. I'm kind of curious what happens in the corner right there. Honestly, I mean, this has been having a pretty good time in the neutral, as you might expect. Uno has a lot of very good anti-zoning tools if Kag tries anything with like spikes or rocks or anything like that, and just also in general, probably just like a better zoner than Kag. I mean, definitely a better zoner than Kag. A lot more well-rounded in the mid-range here, right? Ow, ow. Might get our first chance, yep, right here to see what happens to Visual when he's in the corner. No, does not go for the J22H. I guess the back throw does make a lot of sense there, right? Obviously, not only does it combo off the trap with the placement there, but also, again, if Visual did try anything funny with his parries there, then the throw beats it. Which he has certainly been doing. He's been trying a lot of funny. Parrying is our entire personality. I mean, it's a good parry. It's a good parry. I don't blame you. It's just definitely noticeable. Okay. Getting the wall bounce off the EX spin right there. Nice little... Oh. Is that, I assume that must be a safe jump ending in the parry there, the way that he decided to do that. Sure. I don't know the exact frame data on that shit, but it looked safe jumpy, at least. It's either a safe jump or a really good fake safe jump. Visual actually having to play some defense for the first time in a little bit here. Let's see how this goes. Nice tech on the throw, not getting back thrown into the trap once more. I mean, some very good patience, but you gotta find your way out here eventually, right? Yeah, Kino will just throw you to death sooner rather than later. You know, Kag can do, she can like poke out with far H into like resetting the traps or into spike or something like that. The traps are like reactable, you can try and smack her out of it. The spike, if you have a fast enough move, you can on hard call out on the far H, do something to try and catch him in the gap. Because even though it's not reactable, there is still like a nice, you know, 17, 18 frame gap on far H into spike right there. Right. So you do have to eventually do something to try and guess your way out of Cagliostro's offense, or you probably are just going to die slowly, right? Interesting. Not sure that double spin was... I mean, I guess he did get refunds on that, but felt like maybe a questionable way to spend his resources for not that much damage. We'll see, though. Good old plus on block dive kick from Uno there. Very nice offensive option. They're respecting the teleport there, right? So it doesn't go for like a preemptive 2H or anything like that on Kino's jumping. Honest Uno versus broken Kag. Honestly, broken Uno versus broken Kag. Thoughts? I crowd people die with all three of their BPs. I mean, to be fair, Brave countering can oftentimes be a little bit more risky at the higher levels, right? I guess like it's definitely still true that like you probably should be, you know, if you're finding yourself stuck in offense, Brave counter should be high in your mind, but it's not quite as much of the get out of jail free cards as it might be in different levels of play. Oh god. Gonna find the hit right there. Is this gonna kill? Yep. Gets the wall bounce. Should build super before combo limit finds him here. He will. And Visual takes us to a game 3. Okay. The battle of the Yordles. It's gonna keep on going.
Great power can heal the world. Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Let's see how this goes. Round start 2 you a couple different times now. I mean, I guess he does space it out to the point that it's not that minus, but it does feel a little bit risky. Sure, it's at its own risk. It's an undeniably strong option. Yeah, well, the problem is, it being as strong of an option as it is, almost like makes people, the better they get at the game, the more they like look out for it and try to bait it, right? a lot of the time. It's still very strong, definitely. But like, you know, when like an S rank dies with all 3 of their Brave points, I definitely tell it, like, you should have Brave countered 3 times. It can be a little bit harder sometimes to find the window for high level play. Though, I mean, against a character like Uno, for example, with a lot of his pressure being special move based, you have a lot of safe Brave counter windows, right? Certainly. Cagliostro, with her kind of poking out, a lot of the times where Cag is poking at you in the corner with far H and stuff like that, she can literally be outside of your Brave counter distance and still applying pressure, right? So again, like, proper, like, well-spaced Cagliostro offense, like Kina has been running a lot of the time here, can actually be, like, somewhat Brave counter safe occasionally. Like, you block the far H, you Brave counter it, you just whiff the Brave counter, and Cag kills you. Okay, wall bounce off this set point here for Visual. Gonna be dropping a lot of damage here on Kina's forehead. Probably a one-touch situation from here. Forced to pay the toilet tax. Install coming in. And yeah, makes that 2U a lot safer. Maybe even plus at that spacing. But gonna get Brave counted out of it right away here. Well done by Kina. You don't really want to let this Uno get too much of a turn with the install on deck. Oh god. Baits out the U-hip thrust right there. Nothing really coming of it, but you know, a nice waste of resources there. A waste of Kina's resources for Mr. Visual. Oh, and the 2U gonna get the combos off it with the install. Not quite gonna kill. No, he will. The H Rakshasa, the second explosion right there, gonna be just enough to tie that one up. 2-1 for Visual. Very well done. Alright, well, we are back with Starlight and Kyo there. Versuja versus Jita. We started off with the Grand Blue handshake right away. GBH and Luca are very good, true. Why'd you do this to your child? What are you talking about? Forget it. Out. Oh, yeah, Jita JU, really nice cross-up button right there. Mixed up the BC for Kyo. Losing the Brave point advantage there. It does, you know, it stings a little bit, but he's still in a decent position here, certainly. Does not spot dodge the U-pillar, means Kyo gets to get in for free, get some offense going, but nothing really coming back of it as they reset to neutral in the mid-screen here. Out. Sure, a good trade. Definitely sweep for Light right there. Again, though, Kyo maybe, like, respecting DP a little bit, right? I mean, Star, noted reversal enjoyer, certainly, but I feel like there's been a couple of big plus frame opportunities that Kyo just kind of backed off on. Trying to play a little bit more patient, possibly, but it might not pan out for him here. He's got SSBA on deck now, though, but one touch will be the end of his life. I mean, honestly, likewise for Starlight here. You know, not that touch, as it turns out, but 6-6M gonna be in kill range right there. Nice little option. Give me my points back. Just go all in on this one. Get it correct, and you'll earn your points and everything else back. Okay, sure. The DP not fully connecting there, but they did change that. So, you know, when you get hit by just the first part, you are hard knocked down for long enough that Jita and Gran and all those characters, those 2-part DPs, don't just explode. So still fine for Star. Offensive Brave counter used by Kyo right there to try to keep his turn going. Whenever you do that, you are kind of betting on yourself to kill your opponent before it matters. That you kind of like lost the resource there. He was already up a Brave point at the time, so it's definitely not as big of a deal. It definitely sucks to spend that Brave point and then immediately lose your turn to the sweep into the Raging Strike there. Gonna be a lot of corner carry coming out from Versuta as always. Oh, baby, yeah, the sweep. Really just kicking Kyo's ass right now. Star finding a lot of these sweeps on defense. Getting them out of trouble quite often here. Rhoda said, would you shake a poor sinner's hand for real, for real? Something about a frog, I think. I said my ground felt pretty good today. That's good. That's good. That's good. As long as you're like, you know, as long as you're having a good time and you're happy with your play, then that's really all you can ask for. Sweeps are so fast in this game. Oh, I mean, certainly. A lot of sweeps are like medium speeds, right? There's a lot of like 7-8 frame sweeps in this video game. The frogs are in the soup. I repeat, the frogs are in the soup. Okay, level 1 5U on deck there for Star. Could try to use it for some Oki of throw baits, possibly. Also, the threat of it does make throw teching a little bit scarier in general if you're a knower, which Kyo probably is. Okay, and he couldn't get an air unblockable off that, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Kyo just seems a little timid on their offense, right? I feel like they're just running up and not doing a whole lot very often. Star has honestly not even been, like, they haven't really reversaled on defense once yet, right? They've been doing a lot of 2U, but I see Vera's Abari with 2U more than I do with L buttons. I mean, it's almost, I mean, Vera's I think is not quite a 7 frame one. I might be misremembering. But you know, it's a lot bigger. And for a lot of characters, it's almost as fast. Nice, the fireball into the Eureka conversion there. Gonna work out that game 1 for Starlight. Curious to see how Kyo adapts their offense in this next game here.
Always will be Astalucia.
Astalucia, that's left hand, right?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Okay.
Great.
Usage of that 8th pillar, I was just going to say, means that if they do find themselves resetting back to a more neutral situation, it's going to be a little bit rougher for Versuja, but on the bright side, it's not neutral at all. It's Starlight's advantage. Versuja's got her own 7-frame sweep coming out there. I believe it is. I think hers is 7 frames, so. Kale said, I can do that shit too. Look at me, mom. No hands. Okay, sure. A little bit too far away there. Again, with these big characters sometimes, they just like take up so much of the screen with like, you know, Versuja's like big flowing hair and shit, just like the general size of her. I unironically think it can be a little visually tricky sometimes. You think you're closer to them than you are a lot of the time. Right? I know I see on Basaraga people end up whiffing stuff like that a lot too. Pure Sweep is 7-frame startup? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, very nice 2v in that case. You hitting a button here, Kyo. No, you are not. I don't think that was the startup. Maybe they... Oh, okay. I think we're fine. Like maybe they got like you can Kara cancel technically. Like maybe they were in the first couple frames of a 5L right there. Because I thought I saw the startup of something. But whatever the case, they do end up spot dodging. That's super. Putting themselves not on set points actually. Sorry, started to win the first game. Trying to buy themselves some more time in the set at the very least. Good punish. Star went too far on the Rekka, but no conversion from Kyo. Connecting screen jump scare. I was like, not again. Steam maintenance, you can't, like, the Steam can't die again, not now. Oh, plus on block on that Versuja 668, you gotta be careful, right? It's very slow. It's like I mean, with the dash and everything, it's like somewhere in the middle of the 10s in terms of startup, right? But it is +4 on block or something like that. +2? It's plus on block at the very least. Plus enough that you definitely should be very careful trying to mash or take your turn back at all after blocking that thing. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is going to work out pretty well. Get a Brave Point back, take one off of Kyo as well. Evens up the health game, the resource game in general a lot here for Starlight. Gotta be careful. It's definitely the kind of... Jita is not really a super high damage character in the mid-screen, exactly. But if Versuja touches you right now, you are going straight to hell, no matter almost what the starter is, pretty much. With this meter, with the Brave Points on deck. It's still very losable for Star here. You gotta fear that Versuja mid-screen. Not on chip yet either, on the side of Kyo. Now they are. Now they can't block anything, or they will die, and the double spot dodge on the DP, but is that because she's so tall?
What?
I think that only hits Versuja. She's so tall that the spot dodge was too early. Wow. That's so he did exactly the right thing there. He had to delay his second spot dodge a little bit more because he's playing the tallest character in the game. Right? You think if that was Uno from last game, you think that shit hits him? No. Just goes straight over his ass. Does put Starlight on set points. Calculated? So true. Tall people problems? That's why I'm glad I'm 5'9". Just entirely average. I'm 5'9" with a big wingspan, you know? So I can like reach the top shelf, but I don't get fuzzied as easily. Ow. Let's go, average height squad. Yep. What's it called? Is it the ape index? Like the ratio of your wingspan to your height as well? Totally average speaking of your gaming skills? No, of course, I'm goated there. This should work, right? Yes, it will. And it'll take us to another game 3 right here. We had a lot of 2-0s before top 8 yesterday in the intermediate bracket, but I hope it being a lot closer so far. Dead? I mean, by a mile. 999 hit combo, hit him with the absolute cinema. Right there, had to kill her daughter for the sake of the rebirth of the world.
Farewell.
And that's all she has to say about it, man.
Victory.
They call me the ape, my father is the monkey. Wouldn't it be the other way around? I don't know what the, like, you know. Oh, okay, so I did mention earlier in the set that Star's a bit of a reversal enjoyer. We haven't really seen it too much in game 1, but at the end of game 2, and maybe now at the start of game 3 right here, it's starting to come out a little bit more, right? They can't control the animal inside. Oh, nice rolls with the fireball right there. This should be a kill easily for Versuja. Got so much damage in the mid-screen here if she wants it. Honestly, probably could have done even more, but why bother, right? Why even complicate things? Okay, I'll keep it nice and simple right there. I'm starting to think I have to ban this guy from my intermediate bracket, man. What the fuck's he doing? S++ my ass. He's on set points. Okay. No anti-air there from Star. A little bit more worried about the DP with the whiff they had earlier, but a nice frame trap. Close L, close H, the classic right there. Doesn't quite find the 6-6H pickup, but it's fine. Still has Versuja in the corner, usually where you want her. Not a character with great defense. Good buttons, certainly, but, you know, some of them a little bit slower on startup, and in general, a bad 6-6L for defending herself as well. No Meteor's reversal, but sometimes you just up forward out of the corner and it works. Hit him with the Street Fighter 6, man. Okay, hard knockdown there on the counter hit. Good stuff. Rolling through to get the side swap. This, I think, should be the kill. 17,000 health on Versuja and no super on the side of Star, but it doesn't matter.
The skies demand.
Star on set point as well now. Final round in this, what is, I believe, just a... I think it's a loser's round 2 match or something, but it's been a good set. It's been a good set so far. This is, though, I believe, both of these players fighting for their tournament lives, if I remember my bracket correctly. So, gonna be a shame to see one of them die here. And Star is off to a very good start once again. Got this Versuja locked down in the corner, and wow, was that? If that was very risky, but like very cool if that was intentional by Star, because Fox did roll through their EX Fireball last time in that exact situation where you might poke Far M into Fireball. They Raging Strike there to catch the roll, and I think it kind of mental boomed Kill a little bit, or at the very least just caught him off guard. Tapped the glass, scared the fish there, and the rest of that round is the Stars to win from that point onwards. 2-1. Very good set. That Raging Strike, I mean, there are probably safer ways to catch someone trying to roll through you. Maybe it was a misinput even, who knows? But I'm just gonna pretend that shit was intentional, and just go from there, man. Well done by Starlight. Yeah, very unfortunate the one round where, again, Kyo did the right thing and spot dodging the DP, but because he plays a character that's so goddamn tall, he just got hit out of the end of his spot dodge anyway, but he played well. He played well. Put up a good fight against Starlight there, certainly. And Star will have to move on deeper through the bracket there. All right. GBH on the Beelzebub, Uber on the Diva, of course, here for this next match in loser's side. Let's see what's going on. Tries to go for the 5U right away. A goat after my own heart. Do love to see it. Yeah, I gotta do more of that, I think. A lot of the Divas have been seeing a lot of success doing like sort of a fake cross-up jump, whether it's like either like hit like a JH that does not hit cross-up or just like an empty land like that, like Uber did, into command grab in some of those situations. You know, Ladiva JU is such a good cross-up button. I think people are just very used to respecting it, right? For the empty jump there, you can really sneak in some cheap damage, which is, I mean, I'm all for. Spot dodge in the Unisonic is a little risky, but did it early enough that actually works out right here. Spot dodge on the Bubs SSBA as well. Well done too. Of course, if you block that, that will push you out of range to punish. You'll be fine, but you won't get your punish. You do gotta spot dodge that one, but you can do so on reaction to the super flash as long as you weren't hitting any kind of buttons. So, nice and easy there for Uber. JL, the really late cross-up too. I like that. But you know what? I like that idea too. Right, that's sort of the layer 2 right there. Much less obvious than JU, and you can do it really late into the jump and still get the hit. Whereas if you do JU late enough, it'll just like, it has a big enough startup that it straight up won't connect before you land and it auto cancels. Yeah, the fake jail, really, the fake cross-up. Really late into a jailing right there. I like the idea from Uber. Just stood there and let him panic. Interesting. Baits out the preemptive Brave counter from GBH. Not quite going to find the kill here. Oh, yeah, a little miscalculates the combo limits just a tiny bit as well. Back thrown to the corner. Things can get really nasty quick here. No Brave points on this SBA. You've got 18,000 health, but I do think you're dead. Indeed you are. The back throw is the teleport command grab SBA. Nice little bit of goofy robbery there by GBH, but you know what? I gotta respect it. As a command grab enjoyer myself. This is too far for Far End. Out. Oh, baby, baby. 2M into 5U. It's real. It's real. Though you don't want to do the M follow-up there. Will bounce them out of the corner if they're already in there, right? So you do want to do the heavy follow-up where she just throws you straight up in the air. You can get some much more, I mean, not more damaging follow-ups, I guess, but like you get some very damaging follow-ups there without, you know, tossing them out of the corner. The M1 is more so for mid-screen. Okay. Interesting. That Brave kind of looked like it maybe almost whiffed. Oh, good bait on the super. Doesn't actually get the full combo there, but the reset after the JL still works out. Oh, God. Could be another round that GBH makes these kind of comebacks. It could be. He's won both of his rounds so far off essentially no HP. He's in the lead now, and Far H gonna catch Uber trying to jump out. 1-0 for GBH.
Believe in victory.
We gambam, boys, and it might pay off. It might pay off. Yeah, I think I want to see. Yeah, just GBH needs to hold the mid range space here a little bit better against the Diva. I think, right? So I think where Bub's big advantage lies, and Bubs is not necessarily a zoner. Not like he's not fairy or anything. He can play a lot of different ranges. In this matchup, though, he definitely can just hold Ladiva at bay very well, make it very hard for her to get in. Because when she does get in, things can certainly go awry, right? As you see right there. GBH is a very aggressive boy. That is just kind of how he plays. But in theory here, I think he would do well to try and zone a little harder. I mean, right there, gets kind of murdered for trying to Chaos Caliber, but the theory is still solid. It's just RPS. Okay. Yeah, that Far H is very difficult for Leva to deal with as well, because a lot of the times Leva will like to cheat her way through neutral with JM. It's a very belligerent sort of jumping button. That Far H it has a very nice anti-air hitbox on it too, right? So you can both hold the neutral and beat any potential JM spot dodge. Not going to be thrown invincible right there. I got the living shit beaten out of me. This is Grappler Lady. This Bub's getting out of the corner for free there off the Oki. One Brave Point only on the side of Uber. Hey, it doesn't matter. If he finds one more hit here, that should be, especially with 50 meter, convert anything into U Lariat. That I was going to say that should be the death of GBH, but not anymore, and a little bit out of range on the back throw attempt right there. GBH on set points to knock Uber out of the bracket here potentially. Oh, round start M Lariat. Gonna find the conversion as well. Gets a little bit of damage, more importantly. Nice bit of corner carry, but just gets put in the corner by Bubs teleporting out right there. Your corner carry is now my corner carry. Oh, God. Yeah, JM, not a cross-up button. Obviously, I don't think Uber fully expected the cross-up right there, but does, unfortunately, get punished for that. Pick up DP on the side of GBH. That cooldown's going to be gone for a little bit, though. Uber can find some pressure here. Oh, okay. Nice mash on the teleport. That shit is fake if Bubs just does that in neutral. Good reactions by Uber. This is a guess for game situation. Doesn't quite go for MSPD. GBH still alive. Another one of these guess for game situations, and you know, I have horrible news for you, GBH. One of our command grabs is significantly larger than the other. Light SPD, what, probably about 4 or 5 times the range on Bub's SBA right there, something like that. And probably like closer to 3 times the range on Bub. They did buff it. They did buff it. Bigger grab, better person is true, and in this case, unfortunately, the bigger grab, and honestly, I mean, if we're talking objectively, the better person, definitely both go to Ladiva right here. Uber stays in it for a little bit longer. Okay. Offensive 2U, which is quite something, certainly. But it works out, so you know what? Why not? My hands are shaking because I haven't played in so long. We gotta get that rust off. New year, new goals. New Grand Blue Season 2 coming up soon, too. After Sandalphon ruins the Arc World Tour. you gotta get back in the swing of things. Literal pile driver greater than gravity bomb. It's true. Looks like off the momentum of that right there, Uber takes that round, puts himself on set point potential. Let's see if GBH can mount a comeback here. Gonna like holding the space a little bit there, didn't quite get the conversion to the Karma, but it's fine. Chaos Caliber gonna go wide. 5U in neutral. I assume that Uber thought he had 50 meter, maybe? He was trying to U Lariat, but that, listen, I'm one of the biggest 5U defenders out there. That shit was just never gonna hit. Maybe it was a hard read that I can't even fathom. But if so, I can't fathom. Oh, the jump back. Caught by U Lariat, doesn't get the good hit right there. Gets a little bit of damage and some Oki instead of a full combo. And Raging Strike gonna be spot dodged by GBH into whatever the fuck this thing is called. I forget now. But, oh no, baits the SSBA as well. And now another game. 5U into teleport read? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Another game now that goes down to final round right here. Let's see. Off to a good start here is Uber. GBH does love his spot dodges though. Definitely characteristic of his style of play. He spams spot dodges whether he's minus or plus or on offense or on defense. is trying to sort of freak you out and mess up your timing. That Bub's UDP is not very large. That's a lot of resource spent, and your reversal is now on cooldown. You gotta just eat all the Sladiva pressure and guess correctly. Back throw into the corner. Doesn't have super on deck, but Uber does. Throws it out. On the bright side, got his Brave Point back. Take a little bit less damage from this combo. He otherwise might, and back-to-back command grab supers baited out, but unlike the one that GBH baited out from Uber, this is going to be the death of him. Unfortunately for GBH, 2-1 going over to Uber right there. Listen, it's a 50-50, you know? It's a 50-50, and unfortunately for GBH, he guessed incorrectly right there. Gonna go out on, honestly, I mean, a pretty high note though. That was a good set though. Very well done by GBH. It was very close as well to actually taking that over Uber, but it is gonna be Uber taking the Diva deeper into the brackets. GBH out in, I think this is losers round 4, so still made it decently deep for sure. All right, here with losers round 3. I took 2-1 against Australia, but he put it wrong. Have you checked the bracket recently, Kino? Out. Okay, counter hit, close M into close M. It fixed UI, yep. Ow. That's a lot of goddamn damage, man. Counter hit, close M there. Boss can also get, you can get counter hit, close M into EX tackle, I think. It's a bit of a, it's a tough confirm though. EU's too strong. So true. In many ways, many people are saying this, even. By the way, JF down here in the loser's side, which is definitely like not common for this is loser. This is we did the losers round 4 match before this. This is losers round 3, right? JF actually got sent down here by Bob, relatively recent intermediate brackets graduee, right? Got to master on his Siegfried right there, and already taken some pretty serious names. Very impressive, certainly. Let's see if Vidril can continue the upset train. Oh no, not quite gonna find the parry there. Fireball, gonna go a little wide. Yeah, that is minus. Probably, I mean, at that spacing, it's -4 at worst. I'm not sure exactly how much of a difference that might have made, but using the 6-framer there, the 2L, JF does still come out on top. Watch your toes. Oh, I got mixed. I was really expecting the low follow-up there, the medium follow-up, and I think so was Vidril. Ended up going for trying to jump over it right there, got swatted out immediately. Game 1 to JF. Huh? I didn't know you could do that. Maybe I'll learn some UL counterplay. You got mixed from full screen. It's true. Yeah, I didn't know you could spot dodge UL's Fox Slammer. That's obviously a hard read, but. Dang-gun it.
Battle 2.
Alright, set point for JF. Let's see if Vidril can put anything together here, but it's definitely a tall ask. Sure. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, she decided to just go back into the Soul Forge there. Didn't go for, I guess that makes sense. You weren't gonna kill them in one hit anyway, so you might as well just reset into Oki for the second hit. It's definitely gonna be a 2-touch because you're playing Vasaraga. So you might as well, right? Instead of going for max damage on the first one, reset into Oki, make the second hit more likely, and then just kill them from there.
Not all flames, Bernie.
Understandable. Understandable. JF takes that down 2-0, and yeah, I mean, I will say, Bob, great stuff on the dub there, sending JF down here, but really, this is, you've made a lot of people in losers bracket very sad. You know, it's like you know, you lose your first match, you go down to losers, you're like, oh, okay, well, it can't be that bad, right? And then JF is the guy in your path. That no one's happy about that. Except maybe JF, I guess. I mean, maybe he perhaps would probably rather be still in winners, but I can see this, yeah. Okay, we got Sprite versus Gyokura for our next match here on winner's side. And yeah, Sprite on 2B. Not sure if this is like intentional counter pick or if he just is playing 2B today or what, but let's see how, oh god, Gyokura can deal with this. I mean, already down to 1 Brave Point is not necessarily ideal, certainly. In the corner as well. On the bright side, this robot lady's not going to hit you that hard compared to some of the other members of the cast. But, you know, 1 Brave Point is still 1 Brave Point, and actually that Wheel of Pain is one of the ways you can get access to some higher damage, certainly. Not quite dead, though. Not quite dead. On chip, but technically alive. Oh, this is a really hard move to deal with in chip. Oh, the throw tech, though. Actually working out. Okay. Unfortunately, not going to spot dodge. The laser right there just gets shot in the face to end round 1.
Battle 2. Engage.
Took me a second there. I saw they were both can of Sprite. The spectator bug does that sometimes when you're loading in. It'll put both people as player 1. That's also why Gyokron's F rank right now. I promise you, he's not actually F rank. In fact, I don't even think it's literally possible to get F rank. Thanks for hosting. No worries, Uber. Hope you had a good time. And thank you for the raid as well. Welcome. Welcome, new Uber. Ow. Sure. Oh, I was gonna say, like, not the biggest damage in the world, but you gotta be careful. That backdash 5H right there could have very much spelled the end of Gyokron's life. Just barely got back in time to block, though. Sure. We'll jump back Unisonic there for some plus frames, but good backdash on the throw attempt. Gonna lead to a full punish here. Should be death. Indeed, it will be. Sprite taking game 1 on the 2B. So I haven't wrapped my head around Versucha.
Believe in victory. Battle.
She's a little, well, she can be a little bit strange. Sometimes. Very, very, like, over-centralized character sometimes, it feels like. Around, like, a couple of options. Oh. Doesn't quite get the, like, a great conversion off that. Keeps 2B in the corner, keeps his turn going. That's all you can really ask for. Because the alternative is this, exactly. We got some decent corner carry here. By decent, I mean wall-to-wall, pretty much. On the side of Sprite. You want to be spot dodging or rolling those little bullets, obviously, but easier said than done sometimes. Big buttons don't even explain it properly, LMAO. She has some real big buttons, sir. Her 2M's real good. Oh, really? Just wake up 2H for the umbrella right there. I'm not even sure that was... I don't even know if that was on reaction, really. That felt very quick, right? Maybe Gokron's just a little bit quicker than I am here, but it's gonna work out gangbusters for him. Put her in the fucking Dragon Ball Z Super and take a round back.
Battle 2.
Alright, hold on. Gokron's not dead yet. Yeah, that's the one thing with that Wheel of Pain. Again, I don't know what it's actually called, but you know, that like little volt wheel that 2B puts around you. It's a very good move, I think, right? In the sense, like, the rewards you can get off it is great. Like, it applies a lot of pressure. It can, like, really, like, trading into it is pretty much always a combo for 2B. But it does cost 5 skill, and sometimes it can just, like, completely be wasted, right? There's a lot of resource to invest into it. From my understanding, this is why, like, you don't see that many 2Bs using it, despite how scary it feels sometimes when a 2B puts it on you. The shock collar? I like that. Sprite might be working his way up to competing in this bracket with Lunalu. I technically don't think there's a rule against it. I don't know if it still causes desyncs or not. Sprite of a Grimnir? I probably. Sprite has a very large proportion of the cast in Master, at least. That is not necessarily the bar for having something, but perhaps.
Battle 3. Engage.
What he does have is a potential set point here, though. Oh, teleports out of the drone. Sure, pretty nice for Gyokron here. Kind of reverses the situation, but then, you know, the double jump reverses the situation again, and the TP reverses the situation. And can you guess what I'm about to say next? Your next word is, this reverses the situation. Sprite has every cast member master? Okay. I remember he was working on some of them, but I guess at this point that was several months ago, so that's fair. Okay, anti-air with... It's gonna kill? Oh, not quite. Doesn't get the good wall bounce there. A lot of those kind of specials that wall bounce you, like, off the wall and you can do something afterwards. When you are in the corner, like, the distance you have, like, your own character model from... that should be death, by the way, on that Raging Strike, not blocked yet. Or not spot dodged, rather. Like, your own character's distance from the corner, right, is going to be at its most. So you'll get, like, your worst conversions when your back's to the wall like that. A similar thing happens with like Vaga U tackle, for example, right? His U tackle, he gets better combos often in the mid screen than he does when his back's to the corner, just because of how far away you are and how the wall bounce ends up working out. But yes, well done by Sprite right there. Moving on into winners round 4, and Gilcron's got to fight his way through losers now. Loane is going to teach Uno how to post up like the boys. Whatever you say, man. Way. Junior Jam on the Loane. And Visual on the Uno here, naturally. Nice. Yeah, Cattlebot really tough to deal with, right? You gotta respect it a lot of the time. And that respect does mean the Loane can sometimes just run up and throw you. Oh boy. You might have parried one of the boys, but there's a whole other one and a Loane on his way as well. What will you do about the third one, Anoki? Bummer Summer? Holy shit. Dude hit him with the double U parry. He spent all of his meter. That wasn't even like, you know, it's not even that good of a spend of resources. He just really wanted his ass off of him. That was pure spite. Round 1 goes over to Junior Jam though. Spite aside. Again, I like the mixing in of a lot of throw here. We talked about it already, but you know, Uno players love their parries, and throw can help dissuade them a little bit. Make them a little bit less comfortable just sticking that out on all of your pressure sequences. Oh, God, this wasn't blocking overhead there on the jump in. I guess he thought he was already safe, transition to blocking low, but timing a little bit off. I like the spin there just to get out of the corner. Basically, like spending 50 meter to, you know, get out of jail free. Not a bad idea, something Uno can do with that U spin of his. The slowdown, too, makes it pretty hard to actually deal with. Oh, God. The Grand Blue handshake, but Junior Jam goes first, so he gets to capitalize on it. Almost on chip here. On the side of Visual. Not quite yet, but who even needs chip when you can just anti-air parry like that, and Junior Jam takes game 1. Good stuff. Just brutally murdering the boys on round start there. Okay. I mean, Loane's also a parry character, right? So I do like the throws here coming out from Visual. Is that the copy pasta? Out. That's one of the pasta. Yeah, it's. I think we saw it last time. Was it also directed at Visual last time? It might have also been directed at Visual last time. I really don't like his fighting Loane. His SBA is an instant forcing of reaction checks. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's true. I don't particularly like fighting Q in Pyramid either, but like, it's unique. Shiro killed me, Nar. He does do that to people sometimes. Oh god. Speaking of, no reacting here. Just immediately punished swinging into the invincibility frames right there. And Junior Jam on set point. 300 ping Loane is a beast. Oh god. I can only imagine. Loane, one of the biggest benefactors of lag, certainly. I also don't like either of Loane's supers. You know. At least Iggy's not a reversal anymore. Visual's one of the players I've encountered online. Yo, same, actually. Spiraling Spear. This is not. Oh, I don't know why I thought that was. I was gonna say this is not quite death yet, but I forgot he could still get another hit off that. It was the light. It was the little light multi-stabby, right? So maybe Japan was right about Loane. They think he's cracked. Is that correct? Yeah, that was a loser side match. So that is unfortunately going to be the death of Mr. BBCF player right there, Mr. Visual. If Loane gets a sequel, I want to see Loane playable. You could be like a cool summon character with Sammy and Tommy and stuff. A tier? Interesting. How is this tier list organized? That's about where I had him, but A tier for me was like the second, like lowest tier basically. Multi hits break Catalina's little light wall. Sieg? Can she OS Orchid? Anyone know? Does Cat have an 8-frame 2M or 2U? Is that a thing? Yeah, I mean, you can kind of fight her in the neutral, right? You guys have like, I mean, she's a little bit quicker than you, but She's gonna be looking for one big poke into like you fireball into the full screen corner to corner carry. So like be careful being a little too belligerent, but I think you can probably just like straight up like throw your buttons out against her in the neutral. Her 2M is 7? Okay, so yeah, she can OS Orchid. Gotcha. I mean, on offense, your fireball will beat her 5U as well, right? That's a multi-hit. Oh, baby. Good old U tackle into EX, or U fireball into EX tackle there. Nice little damage dump coming out. Yeah, Fuselet on the Vaga, by the way. Jericho on the Catalina, of course. Let's see how this goes. You're mine. He has to go into the stance there before he command grabs, so actually saves the Soul Forge. Just goes with the command grab raw. Spends it right there, but it might not matter. This is going to be a lot of damage here. You're not dead or anything. You are, I think, by the end of this, I think a command grab kills you. As the Bloody Moon ticks down here. That's close. It might not. Now it definitely does. Okay. Double U fireball, enchanted lands. Mostly just, some poke there. Gets her out of the corner, but Fuse just mashing the 2 L's out. Takes game 1 down versus Jericho.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Oh god. 2M'd out of his tackle right there. Didn't have Soul Forge up, right? So it was a little bit risky. 50 meter on deck now. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess respected the other reversals a little bit too much. Backdashed out of the way. And got you fireballed for his trouble. Gets Fuse out of the corner. And oh. Yeah, I mean, Fuse can't. Vaga, again, I do often get the two mixed up. Voss can, like, he can, like, you follow up like that against multi-hitting DPs. A lot of the time, it's somewhat character dependent, but that you follow up has a lot of recovery, right? So unless he's gonna hit you with it on the way down, a lot of the time it will still not be great for him. Honestly, a lot of the time he might take more damage getting comboed after his you follow-up gets punished than he would have if he just got his armor broken and fell from there. Oh, jumps clean over the U grab right there. Getting their toes clipped. And the cheeks, of course, why not? 667 closes out the round there and puts Fuse on set point. Yeah, Voss does not have too many good answers to Catalina's light wall there, right? Not a lot of multi-hits on his side. I mean, even his fireball, his EX fireball is only 1 hit, right? It has the hit in the start, but I believe it's only the actual fireball is only 1 hit too. That thing counts. But... good stuff by Fuse, just mashing out of this pressure. It seems to be working. The fuzzy mashing potential working out. Jericho may not mixing up their timings too much. Get your toes taken. This is not a great place to be, man. At least he spent his Soul Forge for not that much return, but he's just gonna anti-air with the U tackle. Nice weight as well, so he doesn't get his like inputs crossed up and get command grab accidentally. Though honestly, on that timing, even if he got command grab there, that would have been the guaranteed command grab, right? It wouldn't have quite killed probably, but because again, if you right as you land, Voss can guaranteed command grab, or any command grab can guaranteed hit you. But of course, having an invincible command grab helps a lot to not get hit by a cross-up aerial on the way in. Regardless, Fuse, I believe that puts him on winner's side top 8 right there, winner's round 5. And Jericho's got to work his way through the loser's bracket for a little bit longer. And all the fairies have awoken. They were just sitting there in the corner previously. Now they're all back to woeing again. I'm glad to see them in good spirits here as well. Hello, we are in our loser's top 8. We actually technically have one more non-top 8 match to run, but they're a little bit behind. So we're going to do this top 8 match, and then that one, then the other top 8 match, hopefully. This is going to be Shiro versus Full Moon here for our first match. Loser's top 8. Bane versus Cagliostro. Has almost got top 8 after taking a long break prior to her. That is pretty good. This is not a super easy week or anything either. Playtime is over, by the way. A lot of damage coming down to Vane's forehead. It's around now that he thanks God that he's a 16k HP character, but it's also around now that I remind him it does not fucking matter because he's dead anyways. I'm respecting your right to privacy by knocking on your door first, but asserting my authority as your father by coming in anyway. It's the way. That's how it goes. Sure. Oh, it doesn't quite get the wall bounce there. does Shiro. Owie. Owie. And spike combos again. Being pretty nasty. Oh. No conversion off the counter hit dash L right there, sure. Backdashing after every single one of these M spikes. There's gotta be a way, I think Shiro could probably hard call this out in some way or another, right? Maybe even with like the U hip thrust or something. Vayne should be a 17k TBH? I'm okay. Him being a 16k and basically like pretty much being a full zoner. He's already 1k above the class that he probably should be in, right? I mean, I don't think him becoming a 17k makes him broken or anything, but they already took into account his build being pretty beefy, I think. But I mean, you're right. It definitely is funny that he's a 16k and like Siegfried's a 17k, right? Of all the Fiend Rock Knights, he looks the most 17k. Teleportation. Yeah, Fulham is kind of stuck in the corner here, man. So it's a rough life. Oh, spiked right into the trap as well is gonna spell the end of that rough life. Vayne's a big boy. He's beefy, man. He's wide. Vayne don't got that dragon blood in him like my boy Sieg Chad has, I suppose. It's not just all about build. Set point for Shiro right here. Let's see if Fulham can put anything together. This has been a rough set so far. Side swap, yeah. Put the himbo back in the corner. Alright, gets out a little bit. Yeah, you see Shiro spot dodging those slams right there. And I know in the intermediate yesterday we saw a lot of people just block them. It gives Vayne a lot more leeway to just keep doing it over and over again. Whereas if you spot dodge, it's a lot more minus. You can do something afterwards if you're close enough, or try to close some distance first. One of the key fundamentals of playing against Vayne. The other one is just fucking kill him, apparently. Well done by Shiro, 2-0. Making it look pretty simple right there as he knocks Full Moon out of bracket. Still, though, 7th place finish for Full Moon. Very good. Well done on the Vayne. But yeah, Shiro, I don't know who took him down from winners, but he's on a mission, certainly. All right, hello. Let me recenter this losers top 8 qual thing real quick. Well, yeah, so this is not losers top 8 just yet. This actually puts someone in a spot for it. We got JF and Jericho right here. Catalina versus Vaga to see who gets in. Sasuke Hato is stronger than the Infinity Stones confirmed. No wonder Ryu's so Akuma and well, Ryu's fine. I guess it's Akuma who would be so fucking broken, right? Yo, Torku, thank you for the raid. I assume this means your now your watch has ended. Hope you had a good time in bracket. Hope you had a fun run. There's a very cute emote there, Gris. Hello, Raiders. I mean, you just got out of Torku's stream, so you know what's up right now. We're just here right before our losers top 8. JF and Jericho fighting for the spot. That's right, I'm Deadgers. So true. He's gonna kill? I don't think so, right? Ooh, yep. Little 18,000 health privilege. Love to see it. He's not quite on chip yet. You can see a tiny little bit of the green in his health bar there. But yep, you tackle -6 on block. If you got big enough buttons, it works out even if you don't block the first little bit. Far L punish there. Gonna take that round for Jericho. Oh, yeah. Vaga 2U, gigantic sweep, right? Like half screen, basically. Gives him Soul Forge, can get some combos off it a lot of the time, but it is 16 frame startup. Like it's almost like reactable, almost. You saw, I like saw Vaga getting his scythe going there for the 2U as Jericho smacked him out of it with the 2-1. Very slow move. Also like 45 frames total or something. This one will kill. Second time's the charm. Perfect as well. It's gonna happen sometimes, man. I mean, Vaga is a very much a steam-trained character, right? If he gets going, if he gets some momentum, he gets some resources, he's got Soul Forge, he got you in the corner, he's got plus frames, he can absolutely run you over, but also a surprisingly easy character to run over in many cases as well, if he can't get anything started, right? Oh, you fireball right there. I'm not sure if that was intentional or just like mistimed or what, but the most disrespectful back throw in sports entertainment history. Gonna be putting them in the corner, and you're just dead. This is the other part, right? Boss, one thing goes his way, he gets the back throw, and it's a 2-touch from there, as you might expect. JF not out of this just yet. Stories that both the Capcom and Marvel worlds combine, and at the end they're like, well, I guess we have to live in this world as it is now. Oh, he gets close, and off counter hit the counter hit and follow-up there, huh? Interesting. There's Suyu actually working out right there. Gives Voss his Soul Forge back up. Oh, good throw. Actually caught him in the startup of that light follow-up right there, but if Voss does get too close on the stance, throw definitely is an option. It's a lot faster than any of his stance options, right? 4 frames versus, like, what's his quickest option out of stance? The Fly Swatter is like 13 or something. The Command Grab's 12. Oh, nice. Catches the back half of the spot dodge right there. Gonna get that good old Catalina roller skates corner carry. Yep. With room to spare. The screen could be wider, and it still would have gone coast to coast. Baits out the Brave counter. Get a full combo here and a kill with the SSBA. No need to overcomplicate things. Just put the big Oxman in the ground. Set point for Jericho. Potentially knock JF out before even top 8. It's certainly been a while since that's happened. Let's see. Yeah, Voss, not too many options to deal with that light wall, right? Realistically, his only multi-hit is what? Basically just his U Fireball. He can just like steppers through it, and Cats can't do the follow-up safely at that point, but round start like that, light wall is going to be a pretty good answer, I think. Oh, jumps out of the corner. 2-2H winning out in the clash there. Fireball auto-piloted into by Jericho. Not quite fast enough. Oh, yeah, once again, Cat does have a big enough 6-frame that they nerfed that in the Versuja patch to make it so if you block the first part, it had like no pushback. But there are some characters that even when they don't block that first part, they only block the second, they can still get the 6-frame punish there. Cat's far L big enough to do it for her relatively consistently, depending on the spacing. Oh boy. Gonna find it there into the U tackle, and JF ties up the set 1-1. Not out just yet. Yeah, that U Fireball, very threatening, right? Very threatening for a fellow like Voss. All hail Cat Far Elliot. U Fireball, I've kind of said before, U Fireball feels like Voss has a lot of strong stuff, but like U Fireball feels like it's maybe strong in a way that like maybe he shouldn't be. Feels very interesting for Voss to have such like a fast, like good Fireball option on the mid screen they can convert off of, right? Like it's his tackles being as good as they are, like the stance or like his damage, that all feels like it fits. U Fireball feels like a weird outlier in the kit, and that's very good. But I'm like, oh, this should be a back throw here. Oh, doesn't actually go for the punish, does Jericho? I wonder if he knows. That's a guarantee. I mean, it's -5 right there, so he can even get a close L starter. And Cat maybe even can get like corner to corner off that shit. But at the very least, you can always get the back throw. Put Voss in a bad spot. He spent his Soul Forge by definition, right? So he goes into defense with no Soul Forge in the corner. That's certainly an answer. I like the idea, right? Light wall round start. It does get eaten by the stance right there, but it's into command grab right away. He didn't have Soul Forge, so if Jericho did immediately go for the follow-up, it would have clocked him. That's a nice little just check there, the mind game. Oh boy, and I mean, just like that, honestly. I think that's going to be, oh, not quite it. Jeff's in a great spot, though. Chip distance here for Jericho. It's such a hard round to win now. Any little love tap and you're dead. Any block special move and you're dead. And the risk that's going to add to your play means you might just get clipped by something else and die anyway. The backdash getting caught out by EX Tackle right there, and that is going to do it. JF brings it back with the reverse 2-0 right there. I really liked that 2-2H into command grab to beat the round start light wall that Jericho was representing every time, right? Really good stuff from JF. And he stays on there because we're going to play basically his loser's top 8 match right away, essentially. All right, JF, right back here for our second match of Losers Top 8. You'll recall we did the first one, then we kind of went back, and then now we're doing the match that JF just qualified for, basically. And it's Junior Jam on the other side here on the Lowain. Again, I was talking about this before I started the recording back up. In my experience, it's kind of rough for Voss, just because Lowain can sort of free eat a lot more than he might be able to in other matchups, but U Fireball, definitely a good way to catch him trying to get a little too custom with it, certainly. Yeah, the other thing is Lowain does have a lot of options to break through Voss's armor, the Catabot, the boys, right? If JF can bulldoze his way in, though, then Lowain is a primarily parry-based character on defense against a command grab character, so it can go really fast. Missiles break Soul Forge twice over, yeah. They hold a lot of screen space for the boy as well. Yeah, lots of nice, quick, full-screen pokes for Lwane. Not lots of them. Really just the M Catabot there as well, which can make it tough for Voss to even get his Soul Forge up in the first place, unless he finds a knockdown. Oh, nice. Jumps out of the corner over the throw right there. Puts him right back into it with the Catabot, though. Oh, baby. Even too big of a gap in your offense means you get battalions right out of your shit. Did not get Soul Forge up in time there before the Junkrat wheel got to him as well, yeah. This is where things can turn around real fast in JF's favor. He's got Lwane in the corner. I mean, Human Pyramids, possibly? Might be the answer here. No, doesn't want to go for it. There you go. Voss is stuck a little bit in stance here. Yeah, goes for the U follow-up, but exactly, right? When you see a Vaga in stance, it's going to be very hard for him to get out of that without getting comboed by Human Pyramid. Even the U follow-up there, sort of the best option, quote-unquote, does still have recovery. Well-timed by Junior Jam to take his toes out from under him there and continue the combo. Very well done. 24k on Junior Jam? Okay, okay. I mean, listen, the matchup is, I think, is really good for Lwane, but this JF guy kind of scary, man. That's a bold bet. I mean, this Junior Jam guy pretty good in the video game too. Don't get it twisted. Oh, nice. 2U killing 3 people, getting 3 birds stoned at once. Yeah, 3 hits on that DP, so it would have broken the armor had JF not done anything, and also it has a pretty nasty low profile on it. It's like this Fly Swatter would have had to been done pretty early to get it. U follow up works just fine. Gets you some Oki, if not a lot of damage on that DP bait. Oh, nice air unblockable there from the Catabot. Oh my. Risky spot dodge, but it pans out. Not dead to this just yet, but you're in a tough spot now. JF forgoes getting the Soul Forge for some Oki. At the end of the day, if he can get one more hit, it'll be it, but how good? JF is very good at Granblue, we know this. How good is he at Mario Party? That's the question. Oh man. His ass is not collecting those bonus stars, brother. Okay, okay. He lives, though. He lives. He makes it out of there in time. That does also leave Lwane on no resources. Oh, misses the conversion out of the U Fireball. But gonna find the wake-up command grab anyway. JF, up a game. Mario Party, much more difficult than Granblue, to be fair. I don't blame JF at all. I remember hearing about an indivisible trinity of primals. Maybe you 3 will be like them one day? What's the indivisible trinity of primals? I don't know about primals that come in 3s. Ow. Oh boy, empty jump command grab. Oh, doesn't actually punish in time with the armor there. Interesting. Held the light a little bit, I suppose. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, it goes to the 2L as well again. That Lwane DP, the last little bit of it there, it has like a really nasty low profile on it. Now, he will still be in recovery even once that low profile is done. You can always just like wait and hit him with like a, you know, a high hitting move and it'll be fine. But if you want to punish him as soon as you're done blocking that slide, going with some sort of crouching button or like a relatively low hitting crouching button especially is the best idea. It's a little ironic to use Iggy a Primal against Voss a Primal Hunter. No one told Granoff. Did Voss mention the Medusa sisters? Is that the indivisible trinity of primals? In which case, yes, he did. It's been tough, man. Junior Jam is not able to get out of this corner again. If Voss can get on top of Lwane, it does go pretty well for him. And JF has been pretty good about just brute forcing his way in. Got the Soul Forge up now too. Catabot on cooldown. Nice parry. On the stance though. Got the spaghetti. A little bit more health. Probably lives one more mid-screen Vaga combo now, but in the corner you're just dead regardless. Oh, now honestly that chip, yep. You're just dead regardless anyway. Oh, 6XL conversion still not quite gonna do it. Alright. Once again. How good are you at Mario Party? It's probably very unlikely the skills here. At the very least, it does buy Junior Jam some much needed space. Right there. So he's just right back into the thick of it. Once more here. Almost on chip. Not quite yet. The boys gonna also buy him some time, gets a little bit of meat for some more health. This takes him further away from the dying to chip right there. Brave counter, the brave counter, the brave counter, the Grand Blue, and my DP has more invuln on it than yours does. That is the one thing, right? Vasaraga's you grab a very slow reversal, reactable reversal, but it has a shit ton of invuln frames on it. It has like 26 invuln frames or something like that, right? It's not quite Siegfried DP, but it's up there. It's up there. It's got a lot of invulnerability and will oftentimes beat other DPs if you clash like that. JF taking Lwane out, taking Junior Jam out. moving deeper into top 8. Do you want to think about possibly one very large exception to your rule right there? Like that's kind of what I, you know what I mean? Anyway, winter semis. Hello. We got Matera from Evil European here, who is Desley, of course, and then Sprite actually on the Narm this time, not rocking the 2B. Good to see. Makes sense. I mean, honestly, maybe I don't even know if 2B has like a better matchup into. Where's Lwane? You just missed him. There's actually a Lwane in top 8, and now he's dead. So, melee, indeed. 2B does like fighting the zoners as well, but obviously, Narmaya at the end of the day is Sprite's primary character, right? On chip distance here for Desley. Oh, dude, really good roll. If you spot dodge there, that's okay. I've been caught by that a couple times actually, and I never thought about the roll. That makes a lot of sense. If you spot dodge there, it's active enough, you will get your shit rocked, right? But the roll avoids the first one, and then you're out of the way of the second and third slashes. That's the only way that Desley could have avoided the chip right there. Very well done, but still, a very difficult. And whenever you get to chip that early in a round, it's going to be very hard for you to actually take that down. Despite Desley being pretty locked in there, it's going to go in the way of Sprite's favor. Very low percentage around there. Okay, flip whiffs, but gets him out of the corner, at the very least. Finds the starter here with the 5U. Get a little bit of pressure going. Pretty much perfect from both of them there. The instant reaction to the throw. The best option that is not a reversal of some kind. And of course, both of them see that. And they both do it. DP actually made it out by that ender right there. I guess maybe Sprite thought he was going to be in recovery on that arrow rain long enough, but not quite. Desley ties us up here. Good old hard knockdown brave counter. Oh, that was a 5L. I was like, the throw recovers in time, but no. I hate to far L and neutral some more. It's a nice ass button for Matera, man. And also, if people are like looking out for your fireballs, it can like call them out if they're reacting too quickly. It's a low. It's got a decent amount of range to it. You can confirm into a lot of things off of it. Jumps out of the flip there. That's pretty. I mean, that's a very solid point about Narmaya flip, right? It does not have basically like almost any hitbox at all, sort of like above or in front of Narmaya. It's very much like a hitting underneath her move. You can jump into it, and it works pretty well a lot of the time. Ow, ow. Especially because anti-airing it can be a little bit tricky, as you saw right there. He's gonna enter the next intermediate bracket by Hip Masters. Yo! Open brackets, here I come when I can. Nice. Congratulations. We got an open bracket next week for you. Oh, still in close H range? I'm a little surprised. Sure. Good old butterfly hell. Stuck in the plus frames for a long time. Not really taking too much damage is Sprite here though, right? Definitely not really in that range to threaten a throw or anything, right? So just kind of like block it out and wait. Take a little bit of chip damage, sure, but maybe depends what I have going on. Fair enough, fair enough. Is a kill? No. This goes for the reset right there with the auto combo overhead ender. Finds the second hit anyway. Evil European on the board. Again, see? I mean, in that case, even like the animation, it looked like Desley was nowhere near it, but even if he was a little bit closer there, that flip would have whiffed. I hope I can join next week, but I don't know if I'll use Fairy for the practice for this use since he's my main. Up to you. This matchup's a pain for Narmaya. You think so? I wonder why Sprite picks Narm into this, though. I was thinking, like, Narm's got, like, some anti-zoning tools, like the flip and the transient and stuff. I get transient not as much anymore, I guess, but... .6XL whiffs on Hop when everyone else can hit it? Wait, what? If that's happened so far, I've missed it. That's horrifying. Does her 6XL have, like, a lower hitbox than everyone else in the game? Oh, nice. Wake up reversal. It just happened? You know what? I'll keep an eye out for that.
Believe in victory. Battle.
I've never like tracked that Narmaya has like a lower down hitbox on her dash L. He has a rough time against some Terra, but Vera can be even worse, honestly. Oh my, immediate 2H there from Desley. Well done. Have that either incredibly high on his mental stack, or he just did that shit as a hard read. Regardless, it pays big dividends right there. Keeping Sprite in the corner, dropping a shit ton of damage on his forehead. Gonna find the kill here off the 6XL conversion at set point to put himself in winners finals.
Battle 2.
The Sprite's color / weapon combo cranberry Sprite colors? Maybe? You can interpret it that way to an extent. Whether that's intentional is another thing, but... Oh, nice. The back-to-back there. Went to the air right away for the throw bait. It's going to be a lot of damage. Again, this is set point for Desley. This is a bad place to be. Of course, it's winners, so, you know, Sprite just goes down to losers after this one. He's not out or anything. But you'd rather not have to if you can, and that might, if it's gonna turn around for him, that's how it's gonna start. Get the Brave Point advantage back, take most of Matera's health away, put her, importantly, on 0 Brave Points, dies to strike or throw right now. Crosses up with the jump, but just gets mashed out on, and Desley manages to find the hit confirm. Takes it down 2-1 to send Sprite down to losers. Pain? Lots of pain on that SSBA, certainly, but... Alright, well, Desley putting themselves in winners finals right there as the Vorb parks itself and awaits its next match. Correct. Alright, winners semis, part dos. Fuselet versus Evil European 2. Samu here. Get some potato representation in there, love to see it. Oh boy. Get potato. His foot is bigger than entire potato. Side games, I have balanced complaints. Why his foot bigger than whole potato? What's the neutral opinion, Charlotta? What do you mean by this? Samu is my friend. Samu is a friend of mine. Mashed potato? I hope not. That sounds sad. Grog shit sounds like some shit an orc or an ogre would say. Yeah, like they would have it as like an insult, you know? Like you might call someone a dumbass, they would call them a grog shit. I'm here to flame Samu? Hold on a second. I'm seeing a pattern here, Fusilero. Just got here I was Fusels in the bed that looks cursed. Samu is a friend of mine.
Battle 2.
My other character, yo. Ow, 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 ow.
Excellent.
Oh baby. He's not just losing the bet, he's losing the game so far too. Samu on the verge, going up 1-0 here. Oh, DP out of the command grab as well? Hold on a second. I think he's dead, right? Well, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, yeah, should be. Yeah. The last Raging Strike gonna be just enough to do it right there. And Samu, pretty commanding 1-0 so far. Let's see if Fuse can figure things out before it's too late.
Battle 1. Engage.
Who is this insane potato? Unknown OD potato? I mean, Samu, I think I fought Samu a couple of times on... It's been a while, but I think I fought Samu before on ranked. Back when I would actually get some UK fellas in my shit. Are you guys still doing first to two? Until winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals? Yes. So Samu is potentially one game away from sending Fuse down to losers here. You are great, you are dog? Correct. No way. Did that command throw hit her airborne? He does have a media and anti-air command grab, right? Classic NA bracket. What are you talking about, man? You want the whole thing to be best of 3 so we get done at 1 AM when there's Europeans in this shit? What exactly is your feedback? Like, there's people already where this bracket, EU brackets are first to 3. The Europeans in this bracket, it's already gonna be like 1 AM by the time that the bracket ends for them, right? I assume at 6 AM nothing would change. I mean, but you're like not a real human being. You're like a fake person.
For someone her size to come at me head on, she must have gone through hellish training.
For someone her size to come at me head on. It's okay. The first to 2, first to 3 thing has really been done to death. Everyone's always got an opinion on it. Everyone's got an asshole too. But I can't lick your opinion. Is the problem. So I'm less interested in your opinion than your asshole. Whoa. That was like the frame that Samuel landed. He got grabbed right there. Very important, or very unfortunate rather. Owie. Excuse me, what? You heard me. Should be first to 1 until grands, then it's first to 10. Yeah, honestly, like, why can't it just be first to set 10 in every set, guys? We would get, we get more matches. Ow. Fusion is downloading at fiber speed. They haven't heard of that in Europe yet. You're scaring them. First to 0. It's true. First 10, we finished the bracket over 3 days. Yep. And we play the JP theme in every intermission. Fuck it, first to 100 bracket? Now you're talking. It's gonna kill him? No, not quite. Potato looking kind of mashed, though, on the 6-6M. Gotta do some funny. Someone says everyone can sit on a throne doesn't make you a king, this means you have an ass, and I want to lick it. First to 200 grands? Yo! So true. Ow. Oh god. Get your 2M whiffed, nerd. BG's, he got moondoed. So true. First to 100, but your opponent is BBCF Izanami. I don't understand why this changes things. Okay. You're doing okay. You're probably not in one-touch distance, depending on the starter. Now you probably are. Oh, that would have been the starter. Oh, okay. That's the one-touch starter right there. Jesus Christ. But it doesn't matter. He's going to find the second hit anyway. And Fuselet, indeed, downloading at fire speed. Reversing the set there on Samu. Knocking him down to loser side. Evil European 2. We couldn't have our winners finals be 100% European, to be fair. That would have just been... That would have been against the rules. Fuselet defending the house right there. And Samu's got to fight his way through loser side. Alright, loser's quarter. This is somehow a loser's quarters match. I think this has been grands a couple of times before. Not this week though. Sprite and JF right here. Let's see. Again, historically, I've been of the mind, so kind of counter to the lane idea from earlier. I've kind of been of the mind that Vaga really likes this matchup against Narm, but we'll see. I learn a couple new interactions usually when I watch these players play, so we'll see if that is really the case. But my kind of conception of it is that I don't think Narm really... I have a relatively simplistic view of Vaga that I use to analyze stuff like this, which is probably why it's sometimes wrong. I just kind of think, you know, if you can't stop Voss from getting Soulforge up that easily, and you can't deal with him once he has Soulforge up that easily, then it's probably not going to be a great matchup for you, right? And I think Narm kind of falls into both of those camps. Her pressure, if she can get Voss in the corner, then certainly she can bully him a lot, right? But like, even then, I think a lot of her pressure is a little bit vulnerable to you grab, besides flip, right? Doing the anti-air grab against Yu Moon is a phenomenal feeling. I can see that. They should honestly probably get like a close M and then just kill her instead. Sure. I mean, he finds the kill right there. Yes, but it's about sending the message. I mean, wouldn't doing like 6k damage send more of a message? You're thinking too much brick, just EX flip? Now you're talking. Yo, Merp, thank you for the raid. Hello. Good luck to everyone in tourney. Yeah. Hope you had a good stream, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day as well. We're about halfway through our top 8 right now. Rocking losers quarters, JF versus Sprite. For all the raiders who just joined. Hello. What if he just EX flip? Maybe the Shiro guy's onto something. Yeah, see? What if he just flipped? Hold on a second. This matchup's actually 9-1 in Narmaya's favor? That's my bad. Okay, sure. Get super, dumbass. Is he dead? 18,000 health privilege? Oh, baby. Only Ladiva and Voss, but, you know, technically he was alive. He was dead to just about anything else. Throw maybe a little bit lower on your mental stack there, too, since you might be worried about things putting you on chip. Regardless. Sprite locking out that first game. Start to go for the throw punish on the final few frames of that spot dodge. Not quite fast enough. Sprite did recover in time to tech. You're right, Brick. No one has ever tried flipping in this matchup to learn how good it was for Narm. I mean, have you considered that Sprite flipped and then he won? But I had, you know, Excellion, Narmaya player, in the chat said it was miserable. So, like, maybe no one's ever tried. Maybe I'm the first guy to ever think about it. Maybe I'm the first person to suggest that Narmaya use her flip in matchups. It could be the case. We don't know that it's not true for real. So I'm just saying, I'm kind of a fucking pioneer. Is the thing about me. As I don't tell you in Harvard Business School is that it's guys like me who get shit done around here. And it's guys like JF who fucking kill you off a single touch. Xelion is right. Have you tried flipping? Your room is full, Brick? Yeah, it's okay. You could once I'll shoot someone once this match is over potentially. Or if any of the Woe Brigade want to leave of their own accord, no, you can. Brick is so handsome and humble. True, and also true. That's a good point. I am both I'm one of the most handsome and one of the most humble people I know. Smart too, very kind as well. Just all around great guy. Oh god. Oh, that 2H still reached. Like I was gonna be like, if are you dead? I wonder. Yeah, I mean, it's still he's still fine. But you can off a close H like that. You can get EX tackle first. I wonder if he could have if he was close enough to get the wall bounce off that. Close H, EX tackle, right? Get the wall bounce and then maybe kill off that. But like you have the flipped opinion of unarmed players. Okay, Tyrant's enough. I don't need you hitting me with the puns as well. Flip propaganda has done so much harm to the player base. The was it Narmaya flip and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
Versus Vaga.
The manifesto. Me and Az are here for the puns.
Battle.
Radical bottom surgery. Mods, put a grenade down there. Yeah, Vera can't flip. This matchup must be like 10-0 for Voss, I think. No Ted poster. My bad. Ow. Wait a second. She can kind of flip if you count Grace View. Like her little 5 view and her shit. Mods, shit yourself to the DMV. Who would do such a thing? Oh, nice. Does get the 3rd hit out in time. That could have really gone wrong if the close H got released a little bit sooner there. But works out alright for Sprite. That being said, he does still fucking die. That's JF on set point.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, baby. Pull back dash there, gets him out of range of round start steppers into grab. Well done. Does a flip brick install 5U? Yeah, brace view. You're right. Well, I just remembered that as I was talking. So that's why Sprite's gonna win this. Vera can flip, matchup literally unplayable. Oh, baby. Oh, wait. Dude, I know I called it. I called the most disrespectful back throw in the game a lot. I did not realize that he goes, "What's wrong?" In like it's like, why is he so mean in that throw? What's wrong? He's making fun of you, man. I thought he was a nice guy. Just because you are a nice guy does not mean you are a nice guy. Oh, your ass is dead, right? Huh? It's close, not quite. Not quite. We love guessing for game. Oh, baby, swats out the back jump there. Good reaction.
I should have foreseen this.
And Vasaraga lives on. Voss is nice except in combat. True. What's wrong? That's like BM. Like that's not just like, you know, Voss he's a little bloodthirsty sometimes. There's a difference between him being like rah and him like making fun of you. Like he's like typing in all chat, you know, GG easy. After he back throws you. I didn't think that was what I don't think that's how he was rocking it. I'm not gonna lie. Shiro killed me in bracket. They better win this or I'll put a curse on the bloodline. I mean, I suppose we'll see them. Shiro, of course, here on the Cagliostro. Evil European, Samu on Charlotta for the other half of our losers quarters right here. Let's see how this goes. Tall Lotta. Rosity such a treasure. What's wrong? Shada is getting the shit beat out of her currently. Oh god. The shit, I say. It's all beat out of her. Her shit used to all be inside her, and then it got beat out of her by this gremlin lady. I get surgery in 3 months, hopefully, for the tummy aches. The end of an era. Good, by the way, shimmy on that, put the trap down, then the back dash, so even just the whiff there gets a kill on the trap. Very well done. Oh, nice. Tiny child and tiny child balance? I mean, you say tiny child. Kag's about twice the height of Charlotta. If you don't count the crown, right? In my tummy ache era? Yeah. In my tummy hurts era? I hope you can get whatever, you know, medical care you need, and I hope that it goes well. Oh, get bounced, idiot. Literally dribbling little gremlin on the court. This has got to be bullying of some kind. Whew. Parry, not quite amounting to much. Okay, the combo off the spike into the Ars Magna should probably be death. Mashed potatoes served cold. Because Cagliostro does not care about you or your culinary preferences. You should be lucky she made you anything at all.
Maybe you should embrace being a cute
Crown as a hurt
short
box, it
kid.
counts.
It beats getting jealous of
Fair.
other people just 'cause they're taller.
Does that mean that Fairy is 17 feet long because her whip has a hurt box? 3 times the age of Charlotta?
Believe in victory.
Isn't Cag like way more than 3 times the age of anyone in the game, basically besides the Astrals? Hasn't Cag been body hopping for like thousands of years or something? Ow. Like, I think 3 times is like a huge oversell, right? Or undersell. Oh no, back throw into the trap, yep. Immediately Ars Magna. Older than Bubs? God damn. No wonder they're so powerful. He's the oldest aside from Astrals? Yeah, yeah. Is Bubs a little baby Astral? Shiro on set point, by the way. Trying to expunge as much Europe from the bracket as he can. Yeah. Bubs was a primal, wasn't he? Is Bubs not an Astral? Bubs was created in a tube? Ah. Bubs is a clone of a speaker. Oh, like Bubs is because Bubs is a clone of the that one person that sounds like a line from the Torah or whatever the fuck. Hallel ben Shalem or something. Bubs is still an Astral? Okay, okay. Astral, but he absorbed the primal core. I see. Absorb this sword right into your fucking face, idiot. Have you considered? Exocanima. These many words? So true. That's where I got mixed up. You wanted wings instead? More of a popcorn chicken kind of guy. Oh, that trap's a little spooky, man. Was close. But you will pay the toilet tax on your demon flip right there. And unfortunately, you don't have the reserved income. They're gonna have to foreclose on your house and put your soul in a jar. I fear. You did not win the set, so Cagliostro will not make you any taller. You must continue life being something like 90 centimeters tall, or whatever the fuck. If she even is 90 centimeters tall, she might be less, to be honest with you. Yeah, that is gonna be Samu out at 5th, but hey, pretty good, man. I think it's the first time we've had him in bracket, and he showed up in a big way. If we forget history, chat, then we're doomed to repeat it. Have you considered this? You just got one of your entrants Hitler? Would I ban Hitler from my bracket? Okay, but like, what if Hitler had like what if he was like a really clean Ladiva? You know what I mean? Like, what if he had like a really sick Ladiva? You know? You know what I mean? So, oh shit. I no longer want to think about. What if he presses buttons good? If you're an evil European and didn't think of Hitler, you're the weird one? That's what I'm saying, man. You'd be like, wait. It's the exact sort of debate people have about players that have done fucked up shit. That's fair. That's fair, actually. I guess that's fair. It's like, I know he, like, touched all those kids, but, like, you know, got a really sick Diddy Kong. Anyway, winners finals. This is, I'm getting off this conversation now. We're getting off this conversation. We're going winners finals. Desolate versus Fuselit here. This is going to be a best of 5, don't forget. Hitler would play a grappler? Alright, you watch your whore mouth. Smash brick, not while Fuse is on? What the? I said Diddy Kong. Does Fuse play Diddy Kong? Yeah, so Hitler probably wouldn't like Ladiva very much, considering, you know, she's trans. I mean, she is blonde, blue-eyed, muscular, right? She is kind of, you know. Last night you talked about nodding while I played? Yes, and? People were talking about Omegaverse, man. What do you want me to do? The Hitler hear me out is wild. We're not doing that anymore. We're talking about winners finals. We're talking about how Fuselit just lands that U command grab to put himself on the board. 1 round apiece between these 2 players. I'm going to commentate the game. It's going to be a great set, and we're not going to talk about anything else outside of the game, right? Right, chat? We're not going to talk about anything else. We're just going to talk about the game here, because we have 2 of the best players that we have joining this bracket on a regular basis facing off in this best of 5. Not going to get caught by the throw bait right there. I was trying to enjoy my replays. I was like, what the fuck? Just turn the audio off. Anyways, this match pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ricky's a co-commentator purely to keep him off the topic of nope. AM X self insert. Yeah, and I think that shit will go hard as fuck. No. You know what I'm talking about? Oh god, trying to throw him out there, but was a little bit out of range. Again, Vasaraga, objects in the mirror are further away than they appear. That big boy, he oftentimes feels like he's closer than he should be, or that he's closer than he actually is, as to how much goddamn meat he takes up on the screen. But do not trust yourself. Talking about the game in my wall brawl, listen, it's a good set. It's a good set. Look, Raging Strike conversions. The U arrow for some more Oki right there. He's in butterfly hell. He's got 100 meter though. Got to be a little bit careful hopping into a U tackle potentially. But Fuse picks the wrong defensive option right there. Gets his U command grab, hopped clean over, smacked into the dirt. Game 1. Going over to Hitler. I mean, Desolate. You know what I'm talking about? Some good. Bring Comerican on? I remember that guy. He's a Marvel player now. The guy doesn't even know what Grand Blue looks like anymore. Who wants to commentate? Bro literally only plays Marvel versus Capcom Infinite and Beyond. I don't know what you're talking about. Ow. Okay, once again, the throw bait not panning out quite yet, but hey, I mean, still plus on block. Ow. Sure. Get your toes taken and then get tossed. Soulforge up here for Fuse means he can potentially try and brute force his way through things a little bit, but not if Desolate comes to you first. Got a TK arrow and far L. I don't know what else I can learn. I mean, that's honestly a pretty good start. Like, that's 2 big things to incorporate into your game plan. I wouldn't try to, don't like overcomplicate it a little bit too. Oh, you're fucking dead. Oh no. EX tackle wall bounce, gonna be a lot of damage here. Fireball, optimal way to catch as well. That's a surprise waiting for them, the VOD. I mean, surely he won't even watch it, right? I'm sure they'll appreciate the commentary. I think it's what I think. Honestly, I think Desolate, like, he knew what he was doing. Okay, he knew what he was doing. He is the German in question. Oh boy, that was in range, huh? Yeah, JM very large. I don't think he knew, not gonna lie. Then I think maybe, honestly, that's honestly maybe more concern. We need to have a talk. That U fireball caught the hop, but it was a weird height on the hit right there. Didn't quite time out the EX tackle properly. Still in a really good spot. Tried to walk up in 5U. Trying to hard read Desolate mashing out on him there. Didn't quite work out. Gets back thrown for his trouble. And now it's not, honestly, that great of a spot for Fuse. He's not dead to this. He is dead to this combo, dude. Yeah, I mean, 1 brave point. 18,000 health, sure. But Matera does hit pretty hard. Yeah. Nice 18,000 health, asshole. Give me the round. Just put the round in the bag, bro. I think it's more the Hans Gruber style of evil European. That name starts with an H. Okay. Trying to land to do some funny, but again, Desolate kind of like sticking on Vasaraga, suffocating him a bit here, right? I like this approach, right? If you're gonna, Matera, yes, is a zoner, but if you're gonna play against Voss, if he gets Soulforge up, a lot of your zoning becomes a lot less effective. And Matera does have enough ways to like keep Voss in the plus frame blender forever. You can just kind of go a little bit more aggressive and try to suffocate him out from ever being able to play the video game rather than zoning him, right? Big fan of this approach to this matchup that we've been seeing from Desolate so far. It really is a tale of 2 characters with this big boy, right? When he's got Soulforge, he's insane. When he doesn't have Soulforge, he's pretty shit. Wait, no, I bet on Desolate you got this. Oh, there's the ADHD kicking in, yeah. Oh, no, baby boy. Oh, God. Well, I mean, you're not dead. Yeah, you're not dead, but guess for game time. Oh, guess for game time. Yep. React for game time. I need a spa day? I went to the spa. Last Friday. Matera said she needs a spa day. It was good. I took a nap for 4 hours. I kind of forgot to do any spa things. The strategy work against Ladiva, or would it be better to focus on zoning her? Ladiva, you should zone, sir. The reason you would want to, I think it's a good idea to try and be aggressive and rush down Vasaraga is because if you give Voss space, he can get Soulforge up, and then that gives him a lot more of an opportunity to like cheat through your zoning and kill you, right? If you give Ladiva space, she just wants to close the space, right? So like it is very like yeah, it's only not only a Vasaraga thing, but not a Ladiva thing, I would say. Matera definitely wants to play a much more of a sort of zony game plan against Ladiva. At least until she gets a hit and she can like go in and do some pressure afterwards. God damn. Yeah, EX Tackle's such a high damage starter for Vaga right there. To start playing Grand Blue, watch your videos, want to ask how to learn this game properly. I would say pick someone who looks cool and then don't overcomplicate it too much, you know? I play a bunch of SF6, but it's very different. It's not as different as you think it is. Obviously, we don't have a drive gauge in this game. Yeah, I mean, there's not too many, like, crazy system mechanics in this game, right? I'd say just, like, learn, like, what the crystals do. Right? Learn what, like, Brave Counter is, what Raging Strike is. And then just, like, yeah, just, like, pick a character you think looks cool, and just start playing the game, I think. The best way to learn any game is to play it. I think spending at the end of the day, you know, play the game. You're gonna run into stuff where you're like, what the fuck was that? If you want to answer your questions, either look them up when you're new, or, like, go to the lab and find the answers yourself, but just, like, pick someone who looks fun, and just start playing, man. Execution is relatively simple in this game, right? There's no like technical inputs or anything either if you don't want them. If you just perfected it in a bracket, yeah. I mean, Vaga definitely can when he gets going. He can definitely go. He can go pretty nuts, though, right? Oh wow, that crossed over and still hit. So the buffer window is bigger than SF6. I actually don't think that's true. The buffer in this game is 3 frames, correct? Oh god damn. Command grab's gonna reach from all the way over there. SF6 is 3, this game is 3? Or is 5? I thought they were both 3. I thought it was 4? I thought it was 3. And Crest says 5, so no one knows apparently. Right, this is Fuse won that last game. This is 2-1, I think. This is set point for Fuse. Schrodinger's buffer, yeah. You gotta be careful. EX Tackle could just kill you. Oh, Desley missed. I'm very surprised people are letting Vaga get away with these EX Tackles in the corner these days. Alright, man, we'll do love your vids. By the way, your commentary is very nice. Thank you. And I know, like, you know, maybe that's not, like, good. Like, you want, like, actual concrete advice of how to learn. But, like, genuinely, just play the video game, right? Spending too long trying to learn, like, trying to sit in lab or, like, look up videos and stuff and learn is a pretty good way to actually not end up learning that much, right? But yeah. You think there'll be changes to Abel in 2.0? I hope so. I think they maybe made him a little bit too good, personally. I think they made him a little bit too good. I think he's not like, it's not like he's a top tier, but for his archetype of character, I think he's a little bit too good. I did the same with the 6, but there'll be many tricks. There'll be tricks? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, there's stuff that you're not gonna know that you would be helpful to learn, but, you know, it's just knowing it right now without the context of why it's, like, a good thing to do or something is gonna be less helpful than otherwise, I think. Alright. Losers semis right here. JF versus Shiro. Reminder, this is a best of 3, our final best of 3. Before all the best of 5 start rolling in. The losers finals and grands and everything. So let's see how this goes. Good old South America team kill. Love to see it. Oh, Jesus. Total tax paid. Why not? Against Fear, by the way. 2,500 damage on your forehead. Doesn't quite, respects the teleport there. Doesn't quite try to anti-air this JF. Not sure if it was maybe out of fear of a U-trap potential. You love region on region death matches. It's true. Plus, this means their connection should actually be relatively okay. TLDR, 5-frame buffer mostly, less for backdash and forward dash, just some extra rules around directional inputs. What do you know? Who would have thought? Then in those times I've, like, missed my, like, you know, my, like, 1 or 2 frame windows with a 5-frame buffer. I'm like real ass, huh? That's crazy. Okay, round 1, over to Shiro. Round start tackle is gonna get absolutely shit on by the M spike right there. Unfortunate. Tackle is in fact fake until he gets some soul forge on him. So that's the medium tackle right there. That would have had armor. That's the light one. That has no armor regardless. Quicker though. And good old Cagliostro wall bounce shenanigans. Oh, baby. With the extension right there. This goes for you tackle into the side switch instead. Makes sense, right? You don't get that much damage off it in the corner anyway. You lost like probably 1k, 1500 damage, something like that. Going for the side switch could lead to a lot more, potentially. Almost did right there. In the grand scheme of things, probably a decent trade for JF. Gives him some breathing room, lets him get his Soul Forge back up. Expensive to get out of the corner. 2H. It did intersect, but you're already left by then, and oh boy, spot dodge and that EX tackle in the corner is not what you want to be doing.
Damn it.
You can always block that thing and punish him post 1.5 here, but the spot dodge can sometimes lead you right into Vasaraga's one of his highest damage starters anyway. His highest damage starter is counter hit charged close age, but that's not exactly realistic. Okay, right back in the corner here is Shiro, not where you want to be, certainly. Teleport's gonna help him get out though. Oh, mistimes the command grab a little bit. You have a 3-4 frame window? I forget. I think it's 3. 3 frame window there when you land. No, I've forgotten. I think it's 4. Where you can only roll dodge, or you can only roll spot dodge or block. The extra rules around directional inputs are interesting and worth reading. We'll take a look at them. What's wrong? Oh, counter hit means he gets a conversion off that. Yep. It shouldn't be death here. He doesn't have that much resource to expend, but it puts Shiro in a react for game situation, and react for game he does. Reacts to the command grab, jumps over it, gets the kill, gets the game. Well done. It can be a little easy sometimes to get run over by Voss if you just keep guessing wrong, but Shiro didn't let it boom him. Alright. Eep, by the way. Eep into getting scooped is a very funny combo. Calling the EX grab was wild. I mean, he reacted, I think. The EX grab is reactable, right? I think Shiro just, like, saw that shit coming. And I, like, literally saw it as it was happening and jumped. That's the kind of thing that's probably higher on his mental stack right there anyway, since it would have killed him. Jeff answering back real quick like though. Nice. Interrupt on the battalions there with far H. Feels like JF, if you compare at least JF to Fuselight, I feel like JF uses a lot less light command grab, right? It's a very interesting difference in the playstyle. Maybe I'm tripping, but that's the general feeling I get. Not a lot, like, a lot more EX command grab, a little bit less light command grab, right? Oh, lands 2 M's before the trap can even activate right there. That's interesting. I didn't know that would go fast enough, but it does. And of course, when Kag gets hits, the traps go away. So nothing to worry about. Plus on block close end, my beloveds. A lot more rolling and spot dodging. Okay, SWAT's gonna whip out there, which does unfortunately waste the Soul Forge as well. A little bit early on that, gets smacked by the rock. Oh, almost happened again right there. Roll, trying to punish it with the U spikes. Doesn't quite find it. Tries to Soul Forge in neutral and gets a spike right up the rectum. As a thank you right there from Shiro. And just like that, set point for Cagliostro right here in our final best of 3. Does he know level 0 rocket does no chip? I don't think I knew that. Are you more plus if you spot dodge anyway, though? Is the frame data, is it still worth doing? Fair. Oh god, counter hit close M once more. End of the line, by the way. Oh god, baits out the toilet right there. Does not pay the tax. Call him most billionaires, because he's taking us to a game 3. That I do not know. I would imagine so. I mean, it depends on your timing. If you spot dodge early enough, then probably, but the earlier you spot dodge, the more likely you are to just get clipped at the end of your spot dodge by the rock, right?
Let's do this again. Until I can hold a candle to your true might.
To your true might.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Eat max to get grabbed, do be a combo. Immediate round start 2-2H into EX grab there by JF. He's done that a couple of times. But Shiro has been going relatively aerial at the start of most of these matches. Some sort of jump into teleport. Nonsense. Oh, that spot dodge is going to work out a lot better if the first one whiffs. Still didn't quite get the punish, but in that case wouldn't have gotten pushed close enough to the corner to get the punish regardless. So, that was a better thing to go for, if a little bit more risky. Oh, doesn't quite though. The one-stepper, she teleports back further than one-stepper's distance. Good to know. And now conversion off the JH right there, hit pretty high up. Not plus enough to get the close end. Owie. There's the light command grabs. I'm wondering. Ooh, yeah, not quite gonna reach into the trap, but Shiro can still extend the combo there off the counter hit, gets enough of a crumple. And he's gonna eat a little bit of chip damage here. Oh, wait, that beats it? Interesting. It lasts longer than the armor on the U follow-up, huh? Most supers don't do that, I tell you what. Light command grab, I believe, would kill Shiro from this health. Oh! Raging Strike, barely out of range right there. Shiro waltzing back to the correct distance, and once again on set point. He didn't hold the U follow-up the entire way. Oh, okay, I feel like, I was like, that, I don't think it shouldn't beat it, but I guess he might have just, like, pressed it quickly to try and recover faster. If I ever learn CAG, my entire game plan will revolve around charging Rock. Good old Rock. Nothing beats that. Oh, once again, good reaction. Shiro not letting JF sneak in too many of these EX grabs. Oh, nice. Grabs him out of the stance right there. One Brave Point and no Soul Forge on JF. It's not where you want to be. CAG can't kill you from here. That was not the ideal starter, but now pretty much anything. Any little love tap will send you to hell. And that counts? No. Didn't have the hip thrust, I suppose, but going to react the battalions with super. And just like that, Shiro going to take JF out 2-1 to go on to losers finals. Good stuff. Gotta fight the evil European, I believe, for our losers finals right here. All right, winners finals, man. Let's not. They got me saying incriminating shit, man. I can't do it anymore. Shiro doing work. Yes, indeed, it's true. Shiro versus Desolate here, evil European, for winners finals. Again, this is a best of 5, or losers finals rather. Sorry, best of 5. Winner of this goes on to take on Fuse, waiting on winner's side grands there. Been a while since we have like a Shiro Fuselit grand finals. By a while, I mean like in 4 weeks, 4 tournaments or something. I feel like not that long, but it is sort of the Wall Brawl El Clasico, so it'd be interesting to see. But gotta go through Desolate first, certainly.
Battle 2. Engage.
Good poking with the far H right there. Oh, that's not safe. Oh, no. It's not going to be a lot of damage on the bright side. Matera is not... unless you've got some butterflies or something, she's not going to be hitting you that hard in the mid-screen. So definitely there is an argument to be made that, like, you know, taking bigger risks like that, like, it's the risk reward on that is probably decent for Shiro. In that if he does get the counter hit or just gets a hit on Desolate, he wall bounces him, gets a full combo. If it gets blocked like that, he takes, what, like, what was it, like 2,500 damage. So, like, it really could have... It's not a bad idea. Just like infinite consecutive normal plus frames, man. Oh, catches the 668 right there. No jumping out for you, Mrs. Leostro. Too early on the second U arrow. They're actually too good of a projectile. Too fast. Drops the kill. Yeah, just kind of sit there. Usually that U trap, you know, CAG puts it up. It's a wall. You have to like sit there and just let her do whatever she wants as she sits behind it. Matera can just stand on the other side and fire at you, right? So a little bit less effective than you might want right there. Ends up shooting a spike attempt at the end. Keep up! Oh, clash with the spike. Weird. It was still on screen, but it had run out of hitbox, you know. Let's check on the throw right there. Oh. Tried to go for the delayed 5L. No such luck. 668 into the corner. Get the plus frames off the trap. And oh my lord. Okay, sure. That should be a dead Shiro, and indeed it is. Spike and 236X clash. I mean, yeah. Both projectiles, I suppose, right? Spike is a projectile.
Battle 1. Engage.
Alright, game 1 Desolate. Keep in mind, like, CAG is, despite her having, like, you know, she can do, like, some spike stuff, and, her traps can sort of control some space on the screen, certainly, but, like, she's not exactly a zoner, right? When faced with a character like Matera, it is going to be pretty much about trying to force your way in as Cagliostro. If Rock is summoned, Spike will put Rock in front to soak one hit. What do you mean by this? Like, if something hits both Spike and Rock at the same time, it'll prioritize taking the hit off Rock, and Spike will still keep its hit. God damn, it's a lot of damage. Oh, whoa, whoa, indeed, Mrs. Leostra. God damn, Desley wants that run back, man. Almost up to 2-0 already. Feels like he's attempting to speedrun this to the best of his ability. Let's see if Shiro lets him do it. The Rock will protect Kag from projectiles, basically. Oh, the Rock's around her. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, when the Rock is... Yeah. Spike will kill one-hit projectiles with a Rock summoned? Okay. Set play is like a brother or cousin to zoning, similar but a few key differences. I mean... pretty different, I think. Pretty different, I think. Though zoners having good set play is not super uncommon, if that's what you're talking about. So perfect coming out from Desley. Jesus Christ, man. 2-0. It's like he's got some sort of blitzkrieg.
Maybe I'll sign up for a course.
Can alchemy get rid of wrinkles and blemishes and stuff? OG plastic surgery. So we're not done. Yeah, okay, good. They're both aware. It's good. This is a best of 5. Okay, man. I'm you know, no reason that came to mind. I'm just saying. It's like a war. This is kind of a war in some ways, and it's going very fast. And he's German, so I was like, you know, what if instead of like a fast war, I said it was a blitzkrieg? You know? I'm talking about like Dawn Krieg from One Piece. The guy from the East Blue, man. You're the weird one. Oh, nice. 2H on the teleport in right there. Again, not a ton of damage, but gets you a lot of screen space to work with, which is sort of your currency as a zoner. Losing a lot of that currency right now. Gone fucking bankrupt entirely, in fact, as you get pushed to the corner here. Oh. Throw bait, but of course, the 5 L's coming out from Shiro right there, recover in time. You're right, so using Neuralizer to forget previous context? Yeah, there you go. Now you're cooking with gas. Oh. Sure. Not a great spot for Desolate, certainly. But, I mean, one nice starter here, and he could kill Shiro just the same. Doesn't quite count. I don't think a throw kills here either, but run up far L certainly will. Shiro backing off right there, trying to create some space. Hat was at an advantage there. He's trying to poke out, but the far L's, of course, are a low from Matera. Grab your toes as trying to run away, and once again, good stuff. Not letting Shiro get away with these 2Hs, or these two 2Hs rather, in neutral. 2Hing him back. Set points for Desley here has looked super strong in the sets. Really wants that run back into fusion. Brave counter of the brave counter of the brave counter. Honestly, assistance to the brave counter. Oh, baby, gonna be a conversion, gonna lead to a kill, I think. Really nice hit confirm here from Desley, and yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Shot through the heart. And you are to blame. Matera's low far L is to blame, as Desley takes that 3-0. A true blitzkrieg from our fearless leader right here, as he tries to get that run back versus Mr. Fuselatame. Well done to Shiro, of course, ending out at 3rd there. I mean, it's pretty much always somewhere in that podium placement, right? Incredibly consistent, incredibly strong player. But it is time to go all out, as Vakala says right there. It is very funny seeing the Vakala sticker and then the Vasaraga icon coming up. The traps are like the Maginot line. Yo, yeah, and like Hop was him going to Belgium. Right? That's so true. He is kind of like Hitler. When you think about it. Who will win, Desley or Fuse? Remember, if you bet for Desley here, you're betting that he's going to reset and then win. This is not will there be a reset, this is who's going to win. Because if you don't know, if you are unfamiliar with how double Elam brackets work, Fuse has an extra life. Basically, Desley and Fuse are going to play a best of 5. If Fuse wins, that's it. That's over. Kaput. No more tournament. If Desley wins, we run back another best of 5, and then winner of that wins for real this time. Right? I think most people are familiar with how this works, but you know, in case this is like your first double Elam bracket you're watching or something. Rick, stop cooking. The guy who you claim is Hitler is your leader? I'm not my leader. Maybe your leader. Oh god. Get counter hit far L'd. Nerd, even. Another perfect. That's why he's pissed, man. He just wants, like, more, like, living room for his people. You know what I mean? I might be going a little bit too far down this bit. I'm not sure. Seeing Fuse get perfected feels cursed. Well, it just happened. Bro upgraded his gaming chair mid-bracket. Uh-oh. Thank you. Finally, someone actually punishing Vaga on the EX tackles right there. Love to see it. It is, again, he's -5, so you... Oh! Well, he blocked the cheeks. This might be a 6-0. This might be a 6-0. I don't know, guys. I don't know. He might be literally the best to ever do it. Man, I knew we shouldn't have kept appeasing him for this long. He was like, "Oh, can I have the Sudeten land?" And we were like, "Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?" And then he wants, oh, now he wants fucking Czechoslovakia too. And we're like, I mean, yeah, but like, you know. And now he's gotten too powerful, man. Oh my fucking god. Who could have seen this coming? Who could have seen this coming, man? Not me. This was literally no one could ever have foreseen this consequence. This is fucked up. Is Fuselet America in this context? I guess. Predictable. Maybe he's Russia. Alright, good conversion there off the far else. Oh, nice U follow-up there. The butterflies definitely would have hit enough. America didn't show up until they were attacked halfway through. Yeah, and Fuselet didn't show up until Grand Finals, okay? We could have stopped Desley earlier. If I've actually manifested the 6-0, it might be a problem. I mean, okay, in all seriousness, again, Fuse, I've said this a couple times before, Fuse has gone on record to saying he literally doesn't even care if he, like, wins the first game. He tries to use it, like, entirely as data. Which, like, sounds like cope, right? It sounds like cope, but then, like, he does that, and then usually, like, you know, he does download pretty quickly, so. Just because he got kind of stomped in that first game does not necessarily mean it's going to be a 6-0 of any kind. Those U butterfly is a bit of a problem. Oh, that's a lot of chip that comes down on your forehead off that thing, man. Tries to roll through, but it gets it, and the command grab. Winning on chip against a zoner? Wow.
Battle 2. Engage.
So that was the first setback. That's like all the good scientists leaving? I don't know, man. I've both gone out of my, like, historical knowledge depth, and then also just, I'm also uncomfortable with the bit, so I think I'm gonna stop it. Chip range win? Yeah. Certainly rare. Oh, that's a great trade with the U fireball there. Definitely in Fuselet's favor. I need you to see this one? No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm done. I'm done. I probably had to stop, like, a while ago. We're getting too deep. I'm almost like running out of. I just don't know that much about World War II. I have a very surface level understanding of World War II. Nice. Yeah. No. We're not talking about it anymore. Oh, nice bait. Canada history classes were not it. It's true. It's true. They just wouldn't stop talking about the fucking Psalm from World War. No, Vimy Ridge. They wouldn't stop talking about Vimy Ridge over and over, man. And like, you know, they were the first persons to take their beach. And Canada history classes are all about how cool Canada was in the wars before they decided to be cucks forever. Feel Desley must be pissed. This is insane gaming right now. No, Desley's playing very well, sir. That's another reason I should drop the bit, because there's actually a damn good match to talk about right here. All right. Okay, U follow up right there once more. Does her U fireball is 3 projectiles, but I think it only counts for 1 hit. But the butterflies would have gotten them there. Maybe it was first World War dog. That's what I'm saying. We didn't talk about the Second World War dog. Oh my lord, he did it 3 times in a row. That's got to be illegal. Breaking the rule of 3. Also, the low arrows not triggering the butterfly has been very annoying. But yo. He did it 3 times. Fuse blocked 2 of them, and he was like, listen, I'm gonna, like, surely, right? And then he gets the fucking he gets the command grab baited out by the 3rd throw bait in a row. I'm telling you, Desley, I don't know who he is, but he's definitely evil. Butterfly was just vibing? Yeah, so many arrows just went right past that thing. U arrows are 1 hit, but 3 arrows wide, I think? I think so, yeah. They count as like 3 projectiles for like U fireball clashes, but I think they only hit once. Still have to U follow up there, though, because the butterfly behind him probably would have shit on him. Okay, instant reset to the command grab right there. Desley not quite catching it. No command grab on deck for Fuse right now, though. Makes his offense a little bit more toothless. But again, objects in the mirror are further away than they appear on the Vaga right there. Desley thought he was in throw range. This is not quite the case. Oh, good stuff. Caught him out trying to go for the command grab with no Soul Forge there. Yankee with no Brim. That shit was fake as hell. Well, command grab doesn't get the armor anyway. Yeah. Well, it doesn't go low very often. Only H taking its sweet time and holding the M starts the butterfly low. That was the U butterfly, right? So I guess it also just has like a set trajectory for it. Good DP there, gets Vaga right back to full screen where Desley wants him. U butterfly coming out once more. Just a lot of chip too, right? Like really makes that chip win condition a lot easier to come by. Did about a third of Fuse's remaining health in just chip damage. He's almost got another one on deck too. 49% meter. 49. There you go. Okay, you see, he's going for the U fireball as soon as he hit 50 right there, but it's still not quite gonna be enough to clip him out. Good stuff. I mean, good stuff by Fuse. He went as soon as he saw 50. He went for the U fireball, assuming that Desley was gonna try and U butterfly. It would have beat him out, but Desley did hold on to it for a little bit longer right here. And just like that, by the way, reset point here for the Matera. Be a nice quick 3-0 here if Fuse has nothing to say about it. What an interesting, yeah, the close L, close M, close L, close M. What an interesting cycle. Unfortunately, Fuse does have something to say about it. Matera is incredibly dead. So it's not, if it's going to be a reset, it's not going to be a 3-0. If it's going to be a Desley win, it's not going to be a 6-0. At the very least right here. Fuse may have, he may have hooked up his Ethernet cable. He might be rocking 700 Mbps right now. He may be hooked directly into the mainframe, the server. This shit might as well be client-side processing, even though there's a server, because the client is the server, because he's right at the server, and therefore his ping is 0. Ow. But also, he might be fucking dead. So. Let me watch my tongue a little bit. Oh, unfortunately, bigger U fireball, better person. Again, that U fireball counts as 3 projectiles, 3 U projectiles for clashes, right? So the Voss U fireball gets neutralized there, and then it hits the Voss Vaga behind it. Also, hello, it's me, Fuzzy Brick, but it's fine. Don't look at me anyway. Look at the match. It's a great match. Desley might be hiding behind multiple proxies. That's true. That's fair. Fuse bought data center space in the same building for better ping, but will it be enough? Reset point once again here for Desley. Fuzzy Brick, a new FTC term, so true. This one you yap on a delay.
Battle 3. Engage.
Reset point once again here for Desley. At the same time, if Fuse wins this, suddenly we're tied at 2-2, and Fuse is threatening to end the whole thing on the next game here. Oh, nice. Fuzzy high-low there to not get haha funny. Commits to this. That's a lot of chip that Desley takes. But it is also going to mean that Fuse is now back to the wall, having to deal with this butterfly pressure. Gets clipped by a 5L, trying to get out of there. It's going to be a decent chunk of damage onto his forehead here. Spend the Brave Point, get it right back, and take one of Vastraga's away. This is looking like it's going to be a reset for Desley. It's going to be a tough one for Fuse to come back from on no Brave Points. The U command grab's a great way to get it started. But you're still in kind of a tough spot here. The huge Brave Point advantage from Desley means they can be so belligerent with it, but honestly, at this point, from this close to the corner, one hit is all Voss needs. You might not get a chance to Brave counter. What was that? I've never seen that conversion before. Why did he get set so high? What was that? Okay. Not a reset yet. What the fuck was that combo? Why did he get set so high for the follow-up with this charge 5H? Charge stance H. That wasn't stance H, that was 5H, right? The charge heavies do have a launch effect on them now, it's true. Hit in 2H. Face come out of focus? Yeah, it's fun. Fuzzy Bricks here. Look at the match, and look at me. Look at my stupid ass, my ugly ass face. Look at this amazing match we got going on here. Like, it's either gonna be a reset or the end of the bracket right now. Absolutely fucking dribbling Desley for that conversion. to end the last game is Fuselet now coming in for the stance. Not going to find the hit, but gets unchecked on the light stance follow-up whiff. This should be a dead Matera, and that is tournament points. Not quite. Tournament points for Fuselet here. What looked like it might have been a 3-0 reset might be a reverse 3-0 here coming in for Fuselet to end the tournament early. Do you have it in you, Desley? Just a little bit more here to buy yourself a whole other best of 5, but it's not looking good right now. It's a great start to Fuselet for the round. Another cheek attempt gets stuffed by Desley. However, arrows coming out. Stagger pressure gets grabbed, though. No defense against fear. Gonna give Fuselet his Soul Forge back up. Opts to go for the Oki instead and gets UDP'd all the way back to the other side of the screen now. This is exactly where Desley wants to be. Closes the gap, though. He does like this more aggressive stance against Vasaraga. I don't really blame him. Hard knockdown, Brave counter, gets Fuse's Soul Forge back up. Okay. Gonna break the armor there on the Butterfly. Soul Forge right back up, though, at the cost of a Brave point. I will say, it's a little bit easier for Desley to try and kill him, maybe even in the mid-screen here. Yep, if he gets a nice starter, I think Fuse is dead, and this counts. Raging Strike, not gonna be spot dodge. The thing about Vasaraga players is they're all at least 35 years old, or they have the reactions of one. And this is gonna be reset points and tournament points. If you want to watch a little bit more of this set, you're definitely rooting for Desley right now. If it's past your bedtime, you want to see Fuse put this fella in the dirt. It's a good start for Vasaraga right here. Gets the command grab. Health already getting a little bit low on Matera. You might say that's not that low, but that's like, 1.2 touches from Voss in the corner. It's got to be very scary. Better fireball, bigger person. And, ignore the fact that I got it backwards. Desley probably is taller than Fuselet anyway. Oh, careless though. Most disrespectful back throw in sports entertainment history. Gets the command grab jumped. Throw of his own. Not quite gonna break the armor on that. Doesn't react to command grab. Lots of unchecks coming by left and right. You Butterfly. Gonna sit there and keep Fuselet honest. Command grabs through the hop though. Once again, reversal after reversal after reversal. Finds the toes, but no conversion. That was a potential kill from Fuse right there. Guess for game. Desley, he guesses wrong twice in a row. And it's the reverse 3-0 coming in from Fuse. You can tell there was some tension there, because Fuse actually missed 2 kills. I think it's very rare to see Fuse whiffing hit confirms on Vasaraga. But he whiffs 2 of them and finds the 3rd one anyway. The evil has been defeated. Europe will never win a wall brawl, even though Desley has already won before. But Europe will never win a wall brawl, not while Fuselet stands there waving the American flag with a small insignia of the NYC flag right on the bottom right corner of that thing, or one of the stars no one cares about, like Wyoming or something. Well done to Fuselet. Well done to Desley. Great sets. 3-2. But it is going to be Fuse. Again, surprising to say this after, there was at some point, if you're new here, there was a stint where Fuse won literally like 19 wall brawls in a row. But it's been a little bit. I think it's been several wall brawls since we've had a Fuselet dub, right? So, good to see him back on top there, reclaiming the crown. Well done, Mr. Raga, Mr. Opstoppa, indeed. Taking that shit home. What was the Gamba looking like? The Gamba? Oh, wow, look at that. Lots of belief in, Desley was looking insane, right? Did he take a break at 10? He took a break more so at like 18, actually, I think. Yeah, I think he took a break and then he came back and just won a whole bunch more, and then he finally lost, right? But of the ones he participated in, he did win like 17 in a row or something. And lots of belief in that. Desley was looking insane and definitely like this close to getting the reset. And who knows what happens then? But it's gonna be a pretty nice payout for the Fuselet believers here, including Mr. Bob, the primary Fuselet stan. And goddamn, well done to Mr. Lit right there. This is where I have to come clean with you. I was kind of rooting for not the reset because I actually kind of have to go. Obviously, if the reset would have happened, there would have been some more great Grand Blue, so I'd be down for that. But Thug Finals, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna have to pass on that. So, shout out to Mr. Lit. Very well done by him, taking another wall brawl down. Something Dust predicting some other time. We can take a look at that real quickly. That's not gonna take that long. But yeah, shout out to Lit. Taking this like all time. This is Fuselet's 23rd wall brawl win or something like that. Dude's fucking insane. Well done. Amazing Vasaraga. Real quick, VOD watchers, hello, hi, like the video, join Discord, come by, hang out on the streams, go down on the Twitch, the link there's the link to the Twitch chat, or the Twitch stream, and the Discord and everything's down there. Just be a good person, or I'll shoot you in the head in Minecraft. Desley, thank you for the raid. Bob, you say you're 90k points away from 500k? That'll be fun. The evil Europeans have failed? Desley, do not watch the VOD. Okay? Desley, you did very well in the bracket. You have to promise me you're not gonna watch the VOD with any of your matches in it. Okay? You promise? Don't watch the VOD. Okay. I proceed to watch the VOD? Fuck! It's the Streisand effect. Alright, Desley, watch your own VOD? Yeah, watch the VOD, skip all of your I better hope you shit-talked. I wish I shit-talked. It's like, in hindsight, it's way worse. Like, I kind of regret committing to the bit as hard as I did. I think it's worse than, yeah, if I'm not really a shit-talker. I kind of wish I had shit-talked instead. Watch the VOD, Desley, but skip all of your matches. Okay? Okay. VOD watchers, join Discord, come by, hang on the streams, link in the description. Be nice, trust you doing that in Minecraft. Hope you had a great time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did. How many slurs did you call me? In a way, having a lot of fun with Granblue. Gonna be a lot more coming your way. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.